There's no time for reasons. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight.
I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We
Hello, good people of Earth. I am here. Maven will be joining us shortly. I'm watching the end of King Kong here. It's quite the uppercut there. Kong took out that thing. I don't know what that thing is. And now he's going to save the girl. What a guy. What a guy Kong is. I don't know if you're still here, but hello, Jack. Hello, John Ellen. Hello, John Lee. How you guys doing? Maven. Hello. What up, peoples? Yes. What up, peoples? Oh, he didn't kill that thing yet. He's still fighting it. Yep, that's the way to do it. Rip its throat out. Along with its tongue. With the girl in your hand. Kong, Skull Island, Mr. G. Yeah, I think that's what this is. That Kong, he's a nice guy. He gets all the bad rap for, you know. Hello, Zedell, how you doing? Just wave to him. Pretend like you, just pretend. Just wave. Thank you. Don't make him angry. Just let him go. That Kong is awesome. Mr. D, did you see my post yesterday on Discord yet? Which one is it, John Lee? Are you, John Lee, are you talking about your dream match, fantasy booking? Fantasy booking? I did see that. I did see your fantasy booking. I think the Undisputed Era against the Shield is pretty good. Omega against Lesnar, yeah, it's not a bad one. MJF against Sami Zayn. I'd rather see MJF against Kevin Owens. I mean, Sami Zayn would be a good one too, but MJF against Kevin Owens. The two of them on the mic. James, how you doing? I'm watching the end of Kong on Skull Island or whatever this is. Just watch him destroy that monster. Dijakovic versus Lashley would be a good one too. Here come the helicopters. Kong showing people who is boss. Thumping his chest. And now we get a look deep, deep into his eyes. And what do I see? A black hole that looks like fire. Lewis, how you doing? Great to have you here. Maven will be joining us shortly. Now we're watching old film of the guy that got killed in Kong. Or maybe not, it's a... I've never seen this whole movie. Hello, son. Nice to meet you. Fly ball, very deep. Scott, how you doing? Yes, I invited John Cena today. He's my special guest. He's here, sitting here next to me, to do the special show of AEW. AEW Wednesday Night Dynamite starts now. I meant now. Should be a good match. Should be a good show. I think this will be a solid show. I don't think it'll be as good as last week's, but I think it'll be a solid show. Maven, I'm finishing making dinner. We'll be in shortly. Yeah, she is actually finishing up dinner. Mrs. Gleen had to take the little one back to try and get him to nap because he wouldn't nap earlier, so... didn't know John Cena was an AEW fan. Scott, John Cena is a wrestling fan. Darby Allin versus Jungle Boy with Sting in Darby's corner and Luchasaurus in Jungle Boy's corner. SHIDA versus CONTI. An interview with the Pinnacle from Jim Ross. Hobbs versus Christian Cage. Billy Gunn versus QT Marshall. This is kind of a match that was set up from, I believe that something happened on Elevation is why we have that match. The Inner Circle interview. Trent versus Penta El Zero Miedo. And then we have Starks versus Hangman Page. We're starting the show off with Page and Starks. That's interesting. Ricky Starks comes to the ring with Hook. Gotta love Ricky Starks. Basically, he just said that Page can't handle pressure. One of the best entrances in wrestling right now. Hangman Page coming to the ring. Why does Trent have a question mark? Well, because no one knows who he is. Sorry, I didn't see your question there, John Elite, initially. Because Trent is confused by his name. He's not sure if he is Trent. Great quickness by Ricky Starks. Taz with his awesome announcing. That was called the Fat Man roll sometimes. Both are very cocky young men, says JR. However, I believe that Starks is probably a little more cockier than... That's pretty impressive. Paige caught him in the air. It's great having Taz as an announcer. I wonder when we'll see Hook, like, in action, in the ring. Ivan, how you doing? I was the first to like on YouTube stream. Cool, cool. Thank you very much. If you haven't hit the like button, make sure you hit it. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. John Cena has joined me tonight, temporarily. I had a question earlier from Scott. He said, is John Cena an AEW fan? No, he's not an AEW fan. He's a wrestling fan. Hook going face to face with Hangman Page. That was interesting. Sorry I had to sorry I left yesterday. I had to eat with my dad and his friend. We had burgers. No problem, Ivan. Where's John Cena? He's right here. Oh, that was a good move. It never rains when they're filming. Well, it did a couple weeks ago when they filmed. It's been several weeks now. Because Tony Khan mentioned during he tweeted out during WrestleMania that they put out a red carpet because they were noticing that the ramp was getting slick on one of their tapings. And so they put out a red carpet so people wouldn't slip on the ramp. I am the only one watching right now. You and me and John Cena. And Lewis is here. Generally looking forward to see Cena in the new Suicide Squad movie, even though we can't see him. Yes, yes. Yeah, he tweeted it out right after Mandy Rose fell, I believe. Or right before she fell. I don't remember what it was. But he tweeted out that when they had rain in Jacksonville, that they did... that they had put out a red carpet to try and keep people from slipping on the ramps. Clothesline by Page. I saw the new trailer for Suicide Squad. It looks cool. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. I like the whole premise of it. It's kind of funny. Two championships tonight, live. Darby Allin versus Jungle Boy. And CONTI versus SHIDA. Page just dropped Starks on his head. Ricky kicks out. Very close there. Got a 2 count. The Brain Buster.
Hello. Take this, please.
Oh, thanks.
Yep, no problem. I have to run back out there and get my phone and a drink.
Call Jungle Boy Tarzan Boy. Yeah, you could. You could. I didn't know if he was going to get him up there. French fries and sloppy joes. What, is he legitimately hurt? The Rock's dad scared teens. The Rock's dad probably scared a lot of people. Mr. G, where's your wife? She is getting the little one down for a nap. I loved what Heyman said about the rain delay. It wasn't a rain delay, but a tears from God. Yeah. That was close. I didn't know if he was going to kick out there.
Hey, I forgot, I didn't forget anything. I just didn't realize we had pickles. So there's a pickle here for you.
All right, thanks.
If you want it.
Is she putting Maven down? Too? No.
There we go. Hi, I'm here.
Just the 3-year-old.
How's it going? Hope it's going well. I just finished making dinner, and now...
Yes, it's very good.
Cool. And now I'm sitting here, and I'm going to watch... Did I miss anything? No? Yes? Yes, no?
What?
I said, did I miss anything? There you go.
No, it's the opening match.
I should have grabbed some napkins.
I'm going to run out in just a second.
Okay, cool.
What kind of pants is Hook wearing? Leather or latex? I don't know. I never paid attention. This has been a good match so far. I don't know if Ricky's hurt or not, but he's been holding his ankle. I don't know if it's like a legitimate injury.
Oh. Well. He tapped. So Hangman page 1.
Solid match.
Hey Lewis, what's up? How's it going? Hope you're well.
You
Hope
can get me
everything's
one
great.
of my onion... I've got onion buns out there.
Oh, well, I just used what Tab told me to use.
Cam is at the airport. He's waiting for the plane to take him home. Interesting, interesting.
You got lucky. Why did he yell at him like 12 times?
Because Paige was ignoring him.
Paige! Hangman! Hangman! Paige! 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 Hangman! The chop block. Okay, those kicks were pretty, horrendous.
Looks like Hook has parachute pants on. Oh, that's what they called him when I was like a kid.
Oh, there's Cage.
Here comes the Dark Order, watch. Observing Stuff, how you doing? We opened up with Ricky Starks versus Hangman Page. It's a good match. So, and now Team Taz is attacking. I told you. I knew the Dark Order was coming.
There's Dark Order. Because they have got Hangman Page's back. They're there to even the odds. Cool.
Mr. G excited for Tobey Maguire returning for Spider-Man. Depends on how good the movie is. Futuristic, how you doing? Great to have you here. Good way to start off.
Just gets bigger from here. Trent versus Penta.
Penta Zero Miedo.
Sweet. You know, people were complaining about there being a crap ton of tag matches on AEW, and now tonight is relatively, like, they don't have a single tag match on this card. Because last week was very tag team heavy.
But I don't have an
Or
issue
the week
with,
before,
like,
that was
people,
very tag team heavy, and
is,
everybody's like,
people complain about
why
that.
are they just putting out the tag team wrestlers? Well, because they care about tag team wrestling.
Well, plus they're giving their people that had, like, maybe a hard match, maybe they're giving them some time off. Mr. G, why is Nightbot Chill on your channel and on other channels?
Hey, James, what's up?
I'm waiting for you to finish, Ivan. Waiting for you to finish.
Can y'all let me know when the women's title match is on? I'm watching Chicago. Man.
We'll let you know, James. We'll let you know. I'll be right back.
Okay, bring a napkin.
I will.
I'm gonna be here. I'm good. Just chilling, watching some AEW. Give me a hell yeah. And y'all. Oh, is Ant live? He might be. I don't know. Oh, he is live. Cool. People annoy me with their complaining. Me too. And it's over the stupidest things. Like, I legit, like, why? Hold on, I'm gonna shut the door. Why must we complain when there's a tag team match on AEW? Like, why must we do that? Like, do you want to see wrestling or not? Like, what's the problem with it being a tag team match? It doesn't always have to be, like, I don't get it. I don't understand people's logic whatsoever. And these are the same people that sit there and go, well, WWE doesn't know how to book tag team wrestling. They don't know what they're doing with that. Like, they just need to, like, get good and, like, be better, you know? Like, they should put some tag teams out there. But then AEW puts tag team stuff out there and they're all like, it's too much. It's much, too much, too much. It's too much. Too much tag team wrestling. Like, shut up. Shut up. You cannot make up your mind whether you want to see tag team wrestling or not, clearly. Oh, this is so fun. Yeah, okay. I've seen so many comments on Twitter saying Raw was good this week. Who? Huh? What? Okay, those people are lying. They didn't see Raw. They're just like, oh yeah, Raw was great. Like, no, they didn't actually watch the show. No chance. Raw this week was terrible. Terrible. Bad. Very, very bad. We've got the Elite. They are just the coolest. Literally. Cool. I think this is the first time that I've seen Penta come out to, like, this music and this, like, entrance. Because he was using different music a couple weeks ago when he, like, fought Cody or whatever. It was, like, his old theme. And now it's the Death Triangle theme. Hey Chris, what's up? How's it going? There's Mr. G. He's back. Had to go grab some more food. Or napkins.
There.
That too.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Chris.
Raw was utter hot garbage. A hot mess. Raw needs Becky.
The first hour of Raw was basically the same show as
The first 2
last
hours
week.
of Raw were basically the same show.
Mr. G, how about kick me out of Swerve? I'm sorry, Ivan. It happens sometimes. It happens. Sometimes Nightbot has a mind of its own. Trent?
I love that they say it like a question. Like he doesn't know what his name is.
Mm-hmm. They're going to change it next week.
Trent? I think my name's Trent. I mean, this was not last month. Shut up. This was not last month. That was a month ago?
Yeah.
Shut up, dude. Where did the time go? I feel like that was last week.
No, that wasn't last week.
Didn't we do a watch along
Yeah.
for that show?
Mm-hmm.
We've been doing watch alongs for 3 weeks.
Not 3 weeks straight, no.
What the toast, bro?
2 or 3 weeks ago.
What the heck? Whatever.
Mania was almost 2 weeks ago.
Dang. Cool, we're loading. Oh. Trent. Cool. Yeah,
Yesterday
forearm
on
to the
NXT,
face.
Kyle O'Reilly was kind of dressed like Orange Cassidy during his promo with Cameron Grimes. Yeah.
That's what I saw somebody say.
Yeah, somebody made the...
Somebody on Twitter was
Yeah.
like when you order from Wish or whatever, or like whatever, and like this is what you get, the Wish version of Orange Cassidy. I thought it was funny.
Yeah. Does anyone like the full heel Charlotte and her new persona?
Oh,
Yeah, I do.
Speaking of Charlotte, did you see why she's getting taken off TV? Or why she got suspended? So she can have dental work.
Why didn't she do that when she was like out
I don't know.
with everything else?
I don't know. But they brought her back on television to take her off television because she needs dental work. I don't know. You got me, man.
What kind of dental work is she getting done?
I don't know. Clearly, it's something that she needs to be off TV for a little bit for.
Well, at most I would see like a week.
I mean, I don't know. Wait, what?
You get to get the dental work on Tuesday and be back the following Wednesday.
She's on Mondays. So, like, if she, like I said,
That's
if
what
she
I
goes
said,
on
she'd be back.
Tuesdays, she can be back.
Yeah, the following Sunday.
Yeah.
Unless she's having like something major done.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. It's a little more than like getting like a tooth.
Britt
pulled or
Baker will
something.
do Charlotte's dental work. Charlotte's going to show up on AEW next week, and we're going to have Britt Baker doing her dental work.
But yeah, that's what I saw. Is that she's been suspended, like in storyline. They did that because she has to be taken off TV for a little bit because she has dental work that is being done.
Charlotte will kill Britt.
I don't know, man.
She might, James, but Britt knows how to take it, so it wouldn't bother her.
I really like Trent. I think he's a good wrestler and he's got like a fun character. Swinging DDT. Look nice. Oh. Destroyer. Bad Bunny did that same thing.
Tremendous action!
Picture.
We are going to try something different today.
Still to come. The Inner Circle. Kenny Omega? Is it an Impact advertisement? Well, gosh dang! I don't want to hear anybody say that they didn't advertise for this. There's an advertisement for it right now.
Yep. Trent almost
You know why
beat
they did
Omega in
this?
New Japan.
They did this because people were complaining that there were no advertisements for it.
Well,
I absolutely guarantee because there were no advertisements for it before today. Or
They might
the,
have,
the
but-
last couple days when people were like, well, I don't even get it because like AEW hasn't mentioned anything about Kenny Omega being on the Impact pay-per-view.
they might have, but the whole point was, I think the whole point is Tony Khan was kind of playing a heel too. In a sense. I'm not going to advertise for them on our show. They don't want to pay for it. They can forget about it. I don't, you know, I'd love to have Rich Swann as a champion in AEW. I mean, James, sorry, I'm just all about the women's division of AEW. Far as the rest, I could care less. Well, James, that's the problem. That's why you don't like AEW.
It's all good. It's all good.
Uh-oh, he's going to punch the pole. Watch. I knew it.
That wasn't even a punch. He slapped it. He went. Totally opened his hand. But that's okay.
Now he's got to sell his hand like the rest. Why did we do that? We're like picture in picture, and then
And then we
get
go to
to
this.
that.
Yeah, they do that sometimes. I don't get it.
I want Swan on AEW to further the build to Rebellion. I wonder, are they going to do an invasion type storyline?
Maybe.
That's a funny commercial. Reggie Miller's never leaving Wendy's now. They'll never finish the Coliseum today because they ran out of Red Bull.
It's really good.
That's not too bad. Not too bad.
Oh, by the way, for anybody who cares about the Saudi shows, saw today that they are looking at doing one by the end of 2021. So, WWE, that is. WWE Saudi show. That's what I'm speaking on.
Possible WWE Saudi show.
It's very probable. Like it's
Well,
like
That's because they're going to offer enough money.
yeah, I'm pretty sure it's happening.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted it, but I'm pretty sure it's happening.
That Reggie Miller commercial was with Wendy's is hilarious. It is hilarious. I love it. It's an awesome commercial. Trent. Oh, 2 count there. Very, very close there. Very close.
The momentary advantage. I like Penta's mask tonight.
Momentary, just for a second.
I think it was John Lee who said something about it being like Batman-ish. It is, and it's really cool looking.
That is kind of cool.
Still to come, Billy Gunn.
Billy Gunn versus QT Marshall.
Ah, that's fun.
It's something happened at Elevation as the way that match was created, I think. Or Dark, one of the two.
Well, they did the match between Austin Gunn, I think. I think it was Austin and Aaron. Is that his name? Aaron Solo? Is his name Aaron Solo?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. And I know they did that. I didn't see what happened with it, but I knew that they were doing that match. So it makes sense within the stuff. Like, if, you know, they had something happen there that they're doing Billy Gunn and QT Marshall tonight. You know, I fan of Alex Abrahantes. Is that his name? Whatever. I wasn't a big fan of him at first, but like I kind of like what he's done with Penta and the Lucha Bros.
Yeah.
Death Triangle.
Yeah.
That's her name. I kind of like what they've turned it into.
James, I want to ask you guys a serious question. Do y'all think I am biased when it comes to the women's division? No, James, no. Some people just like the women's division more than they do the men's division.
Yeah.
Jonathan, get rid of the Saudi shows and not fond of them? Yeah, I would agree.
No, I think the wrestlers...
I don't think a lot of the wrestlers
I think
are
a
too
lot
fond
of
of
them.
them.
I think a lot of the wrestlers off the last one, I think there's going to be several of them that are like, I'm not going.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're going to have to get The Undertaker to get on the show because I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
Like, I think there's probably going to be several that you just straight up are like, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, just send Andre the Giant over.
So Alex is on the mic. Penta says that you suck, and your friends suck, and your mama sucks. Oh, you just made a mistake there. You just made a mistake there, buddy. You do not insult Sue. Oh, Orange Cassidy is behind him. Oh, but Penta's behind Orange Cassidy. Oh.
Oh!
Microphone to the face of Trent.
And the ref had his back turned.
Oh. Dude, that pile driver looks wicked. I don't care. Like, it looks like...
I like the way that ended, kind of.
Yeah, I don't have an issue with it.
James, frankly, it doesn't matter what people think. That is the quote from the Great One. James, I'm going to say that was a guy that said that.
Jim Ross in the Pinnacle. Thank God Sean Spears dyed his hair back to not blonde. Because my gravies, that looked awful. Nobody liked it. It just looked bad. More specifically, I didn't like it. I don't know about everybody else, but I really disliked it.
MJF is good on the mic. Yes.
Cool. Tully is home.
Sorry, watching Give Me a Whole Yeah stream. No problem, Ivan.
Writing up the plays. Tully said that it is Silk Season Max. He's got himself a new scarf.
Undefeated, eh?
Thing still has a tag on it, and MJF is like, the tag! Man, he's like, I'm not ripping that out, because this thing is like, it's going to put a giant hole in it. Chris Jericho. Wardlow should cut more promos.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
That's the first time I've ever really
They should
heard
let
him
him
talk.
speak more.
listening to this promo right now.
Cool. So MJF is saying that he's the only guy that Jericho like couldn't. Not the pineapple either. MJF is undefeated. Ooh. To get in the inner circle. He did beat Jericho.
What was that? Oh, that was... You were just leaning that way, didn't you? Yeah, I was like, what the crap? I thought one of the kids popped their head in the door.
No. Dude, don't spit everywhere. Thanks. I really don't need that. MJF is a mark for Jericho's spot. And in Blood and Guts, MJF is going to take it. That was a good promo.
Good promo. Wardlow we heard speak.
I like that. I think that that worked. MJF always cuts a good promo, man. I don't think I've ever heard a bad promo from him.
No, I don't. And the thing is, they allowed Wardlow to speak there, which kind of shocked me because out of the 5, he'd be the one that I wouldn't expect to hear a lot from. And so I thought it was good. Definitely a good promo.
Yeah.
John Lee says, you lost to Moxley at All Out, Max.
Is he talking about this year? Is he undefeated this year?
Yeah, I think so, because it starts over.
Okay, then. Cool.
Ivan, Mr. G, watch out for Marilyn Manson. He is creepy. Yeah. I always knew that, Ivan. James, can't wait for Taylor Wilde to debut Thursday as Jordan's tag partner. I don't know if it's going to be her. I think there's a possibility you could see somebody else. Somebody in Impact that's new. Because it just seems like having her do it is too obvious.
Yeah.
I mean, if they were just gonna say, okay, have her do it, I would think they would have just said, okay, here's the tag partner, and this is what it's gonna be. Wardlow talks on being elite. Again, I don't think it's gonna be her. When are we getting a Mr. G and Maven figure? When we sign our contract with whoever makes action figures. She was good. MJF loses to Cassidy. Ivan? Yeah. No, he's not losing. Generally, is Ronda legit pregnant? Yes, she is legit pregnant. Generally.
Yeah.
Ty Conti for women's champ. I don't think she's winning tonight.
Oh, by the way, that match is next.
Yes, that match is next, James. So, if you want to check it out. When I hear MJF promo, I turned it off. He annoys me. MJF's the best, man. MJF is the best at promos.
Yeah, he cuts one of the best promos in the game right now. Sorry, I'm choking on French fry. I'll be fine. He cuts one of the best. He cuts one of the best promos in the game at this moment in time. Like anywhere, I don't care what company you're in. He is one of the best in the world at what he does right now. Which is it's amazing, man. It's really cool.
Yeah.
He always talks about it in his promos. He's fairly young, 24, 25, and he's a big name in the business and one of the best in the world. And, like, yeah, it's the gimmick, but, like, also it's, like, the truth.
Well, I think just the way he handles himself is good.
Yeah.
So, I'm in a stream Impact tomorrow, Mr. G. I disagree, so I'd rather see Tate Faces dance. We will be doing Impact tomorrow. James, Becky still beat her at having her baby. Becky 3, Ronda 0. Yeah, for now. Actually, I think Ronda could be done.
With WWE?
Yeah, like wrestling. I wouldn't be shocked if she didn't come back.
No, I think not. I think that she is going to come back for at least one more match, and that match is going to be against Becky, and it's going to headline WrestleMania. Hollywood WrestleMania specifically, which is like 3 years away. So, that's what I think is happening there.
I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't be shocked if she's done.
I think that she's coming back for the right thing, and I think that right thing is the match with Becky
got the
Lynch.
Karate Kid thing going on here. That women's belt is sad. Oh, sorry.
It kind of is. So, like...
She's been training her entire life.
Is she in the Dark Order? Like, officially, or...
She's been invited.
Or is she just, like, a friend?
She's just there right now.
Because, regardless, like, I'm cool with it. But, like, I was just wondering if she's, like, actually part
Only
of the Dark
temporarily. Till she gets kicked out. Or she turns. Hikaru Shida! Coming to the ring.
A pandemic-era champion. She's never been to those sold-out arenas. Oh, Tai Conti's eyeshadow is really cool. It's like green glitter, man. That's epic.
25 straight. That's impressive. What an
Cheetah?
athlete.
Like, dubs? Like, wins?
A 16-minute time limit. Is that what he said?
I don't know. It might have been 60 minute.
Huh?
Might have been 60 minute.
I thought he said 16. I was like, what? Like, that's just kind of an odd number.
I think it's 16. I think he said 16. Yeah, dude, that green glitter is wicked.
That women's belt is sad. Yes, I already read that. I miss Brody Jr. He was on last 2 weeks ago.
He came out with Ty.
Was he there?
Yeah. Well, not tonight, but I think that last week or whatever it was.
Yeah, he was there a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, he was. I agree. Maven Ronda will win the Rumble in 2023 and main event LA Mania against Lynch, and then we'll win it in her hometown of LA. I don't know that she's winning the title, but whatever. I think they're doing the match. I actually think there's two possibilities of two different matches that she could come back for at some point in time to do, because they will be big money drawing matches, and that would be Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey, and then the 4 Horsewomen and 4 Horsemen. But at this point in time, I'm not convinced that we're ever getting that 4 Horsewomen match. Like, I don't know that we're ever getting that. But I definitely think that Becky and Ronda is a very real possibility at the Hollywood Mania. That was wicked. Just absorbed that shot. Trading forearms. Now knees.
Who's bringing the most to the dance? Here's the only thing I don't like about Shida's matches. They pretty much follow the same thing.
Yeah, that's the thing about it. It's like, it's never really like step outside the box and do anything different. It's a lot of like the same thing that works, which is like cool and that's fine.
Well, they go toe to toe. They just punch each other.
It gets repetitive and like slow almost, you know, because like you know what's gonna happen because it's the way all the matches go. You know what I mean? So that doesn't necessarily help. Whereas like, I don't know.
She's got the toe shoes. See what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the shoes, they're different. They're, you know, not shoes. I mean, they're shoes, but they have, like, the separation in the center, like you said. The toe shoes, whatever.
See, moves like that, they just take too long to develop. Like, she ran all the way across the ring, and Shida turned around and took a knee. I mean, she's turned watching her know what's going to happen. Look out. Dodge out of the way. Duck. Dive. Dodge. I learned that from the great one.
Shida.
Why so many commercials?
To the ropes.
I haven't seen...
I ask that question every time I watch WWE.
Yeah, I haven't seen too many commercials. Ivan, Mr. G, I can drink when Mania is in LA. You buy the first round of drinks and Jack buys the second, I get 3. Or how about you buy the first and Jack buys the second and then you buy the third? Clark, hello. Maven, do you hate smarks or do you just ignore them?
I just ignore them majority of the time.
We try to ignore them, Clark. Or we just make fun of them. Yeah. We try.
One of the two, or I make a joke out of it.
Yeah, we generally make a joke
out of
it.
them, you know? That's... Oh. Kick to the face of Ty.
Kick to the temple, not just the face. She hit her in the temple right there.
Dude. I don't know that was quite a brain buster, but okay. I don't
think that was a brain buster. That was a suplex, wasn't it?
So either.
I didn't think she was going to get her up and over.
I didn't either. She kind of stood there for a second and, like, stalled. Maybe that was the point of it. I don't know, but it definitely wasn't a brain buster. No, that was a suplex.
Yeah.
That wasn't a brain buster. Don't market it as a brain buster when it's not a brain buster. Ty Conti, very rattled. Oh, the bow and arrow.
No, they're not. She was actually leaned up a little bit. What's she doing now, pulling her hair?
I suppose.
A rear naked sleeper. What the crap's a rear naked sleeper? I've never even heard of a rear naked sleeper.
No.
Maven, who's your favorite all-time, or who is going to... Whoa, that like moved quick. Who is your all-time favorite wrestler?
Oh, man. Shawn Michaels. I didn't even need to think about it. Shawn Michaels.
James, bet someone is going to get involved. I don't know. I wonder, James might be ahead of us a little bit.
Maybe, because we're getting a commercial break now.
We got Snoop Dogg right now. Sometimes you take it easy. Sometimes you make it easy. That's the fine life, baby. USAA. Got what I need. No, Mr. G, you're in my house state. I will take you to a duck game, but you have to get a duck.
Alrighty then.
I can get ducks.
We had ducks.
Yeah.
At one point. Not anymore. But we did
we
have
don't,
ducks.
Yeah, we don't have any more.
We did have
Snoop
ducks.
Dogg, the biggest sellout in rap history. Whistle.
Nah, he's not a sellout. Not at all. I mean, he was just, you know.
Hey, man, wherever the money goes, you know, that's... I don't think it's a sellout. I think it's just, you know, you go where the money is.
Yeah.
Capitalism,
and, well,
man.
I mean, if that money is at, you know, a Jake Paul fight, then, you know.
Yeah.
You take the opportunity.
Yes.
Oh, man.
I think the ref had a good bet on that fight, too. Under 2 minutes?
Dude,
All
I was
right, I'm
listening to
stopping
this
at
song
1:59.
earlier.
It's over. The Bulls are back! And so are the people! I just have to throw it in. Every time I see this commercial, I have to say that.
I like
Irresistibles!
I like that song a lot. It's epic.
Conti is from Brazil. Yes. listening. In theaters. And on HBO Max the exact same day. No, Quacker, I'm not a weird person. I'm a nice person. Ask Cam. He will tell you.
There's a Friends reunion special?
Yes, there is a Friends. Actually, yes, I believe that they're working on a Friends reunion.
Well, what the toast, bro? I didn't know that.
Yeah, shut the front door.
That's not what I said. I said what the toast.
Shut the front door.
I said what the toast.
I said shut the front door.
Okay. Open it up.
Nice suplex there. What in the blue hell is a rear naked sleeper?
We asked that.
That's a good question, John Elite. I'm trying to figure it out.
We don't know the answer to that question.
I don't know. I believe the rear naked sleeper is where I don't know.
Can't even guess. Don't
I have no clue.
No. Have no clue. This has been a fun match.
Here, move that.
Okay. Mr. G is looking things up. This never ends well.
It's actually a martial arts move. Oh, interesting. That makes sense.
That was a nice kick.
So, like with the sleeper, you usually wrap the arm around the front of the head. And with the rear naked sleeper, you just put the arm that's up on the where the forehead is, you're just putting it in behind the head.
Kick out at 2.
So close. So close.
So far.
It hasn't been a bad match. It's been a good match.
So far. Whatever, you know, words.
Like I said, I think the biggest issue is Shida's matches. Although this is picked up some, so biggest issue I have is Shida's matches. They like punch each other 14 times.
Biggest issue I have at this point is that Shida wins.
Ivan, Mr. G case closed. That's what I say. Oh, also, does kids wear a jersey in your class? What kind of jersey?
You don't see kids.
No, I don't see kids right now since I'm doing the homeschool kids. Or the kids that are home. The remote kids.
2. Kick out at 2. Kick out at 2.
I mean, I see kids, but they're not, like, in class.
They could be in pajamas, which is fabulous.
Oh, she was going to go, and then Conti... Yeah, Tamashi. Backbreaker. Yeah, definitely going after that spine. Going after the spine. Conti teeing off. Mr. G does not look a day over 50. Well, good thing. I'm glad I don't look a day over 50.
Well, that's nice. Oh.
Oh!
That was wicked.
Zendel, great to have you back. You went to eat and pick up a little cousin from karate class.
Man.
What did you go eat? That had to hurt.
Whoa, man.
Mr. G teaches Maven and the rest of the Gleen kids.
Oh, well, sure, but yeah, he also teaches other kids that are not us.
The katana!
Because he's a teacher.
Rolled her through. Kick to the side of the head. This could be it.
Okay.
No! So close, yet so far away. Actually,
swear to God, if she wins this match. Dude, I'm just so over the Shida title reign. Like, I'm so over
Why,
it.
because they kick out all the time?
No, because they just need to give it to somebody else. Because at this
I went
point
to this
in
place
time,
called The Catch. It's seafood. Interesting.
at this point in time, I think that they need to give it to somebody else and start fresh. Because I don't think
alligator.
she's had. That's.
Well, when did alligator become seafood?
I don't think that.
Who does the finger thing better? Britt or Eli Drake?
Who is older, Mr. G or Mrs. Gleen?
I think they both do good.
I am the oldest. I am older than everybody.
That's
And
it.
that's the truth.
Shida with the pin. Good match. They're gonna give it to Britt. Yeah,
Which I totally get, but like, can we just get to it already? Because at this point in time, I'm just over this. Like, I do not care what they do with this until we get the title off of her. Like, I just...
Mrs. G is pretty much the principal of this homeschooling academy. She is. Mr. G says Happy Gilmore. Happy Gilmore's a good movie.
Here is the doctor. Her music is so good. Cool, let's get to it.
The wrestling dentist. Mrs. Gleen, who is older, you or Mr. G?
I already told you, I'm older than both of them. I already told you. I'm the oldest. Why did you just throw that stick? Cole, she's number one ranked.
Well, that was interesting.
Let's get to it, because my God, you got to take the belt off of, like, we got to start fresh, man. And it's nothing against Shida, because I think Shida's a phenomenal wrestler. I think that she has been done dirty throughout this pandemic thing. I don't think that they've had anybody to put her up against. And I just don't care. We need to start over. And I think that getting the title off of her is the way to do it. So... okay. You, bruh. Why does everybody feel the need to spit everywhere? Like, legit though, is COVID not a thing? Like seriously, why do we need to spit everywhere?
Shh, listen.
They cannot keep me from my destiny any longer. What champion does
I saw a show on just before this show with a guy with had a face just like that. I watched King Kong. Mr. G, my Sooners killed the Gators. They did. Mrs. Glenn, I'm older. He's 4 years younger than me. Insert cougar growl. Maven is Mr. G's mom. Maven is Mr. G mom what?
Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Hager got a haircut. Looks much better. Dude, stop whistling it.
Oh, sorry.
We're gonna get copyrighted. I just totally disregarded it and was like, dance along to it. Then you stop whistling, bro.
I'll just give Chris Jericho a call and say, hey, they copyright
okay?
strike my video because I was whistling your song. All right, man, I'll get it fixed. Maven said she is the oldest person in the family.
No, I'm the oldest person on Earth. That's what I said.
The pineapple!
I retweeted a video earlier of the Jericho.
Yeah.
And the song.
Yeah.
And the remix, not remix. It's somebody made a joke song out of
Yeah,
it.
you showed me.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Did I? I did.
Yeah.
I showed you and Mom both.
Yeah.
And it was
It's funny.
It is funny. I retweeted it.
Because it talked about the wrestlers singing it.
Yeah.
What are the other kids' names after what other kids are named after wrestlers in your family? Well, I've got Hulk. I've got Sean.
I'm not named after a wrestler.
I've got Charlotte.
There just so happens to be a Maven in wrestling. But
and I've got Becky.
Maven is the oldest, youngest person in the house. The baby is named after sports figures, not wrestlers. Yeah.
Yes, the little one is named after sports figures, not wrestlers.
Yeah.
Probably the greatest athlete ever, and probably the greatest basketball player ever.
May 5th. Why does he say it like that?
I think Jericho's lost some weight.
Well, that is crap. She stole your name.
She did.
Actually, it's a dude.
See?
It's a dude.
She did steal.
There's a wrestler from the 2000s, and his name is Maven. And,
There's probably a woman out there, too.
I'm sure there probably is, but that's the first thing that, you know... That's not the first thing I thought of when I was like, my name's Maven. Like, no.
Okay, shh, I'm trying to hear this.
Sorry.
You're talking. Okay, then. What is his name? I'm guessing Michael Jordan. No. The Jordan is right.
That is crap. He stole your name. Why are you throwing straws, bro? Oh, okay.
You suck. That's funny. You're gonna be... Maven, the hardcore champion.
So you named your kid Michael Jordan? That's two people that have asked that. No. Jordan is right.
Jordan is right.
Michael's not.
Jordan. His middle name is Jordan. No, she wouldn't. Mrs. Gleen wouldn't let me do that.
The mic's right there, dude. Oh. Ain't that the nicest? Oh. Oh.
Vincent. His first name is Vincent.
He named his oldest Gilbert. Yeah,
Gilbert is the first name. Goldberg is his middle name.
Gilbert is the greatest professional wrestler ever.
Gilbert
so, like,
Goldberg.
You know. I don't feel what he's thinking. I don't feel what he's saying. Oh? Yeah.
That was Hulk Hogan up there.
Into that guy.
It was good.
He was doing so good. He was doing so good.
So your kid's name is Vincent Jordan Gleen. Yes. Are you Italian? No. I'm an American.
Dang, I wanted him to continue the song. May 5th is going to be a lesson in violence that you never forget. What exactly are the rules? There are no rules! Next week. Okay. Next week, face to face. playing against MJF. Why is the camera shaking, bro? We are crazier than you and you know it.
That was good.
The promos between the two of them have been so great. Jericho and MJF and the Inner Circle and the Pinnacle.
Well,
like,
and
it's all good.
I like how they did one without the fans and one with the fans.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool. June 1st, they're opening up. Everything is going to the right way here, but we still have to wear masks, though. James, the only thing that concerns me is right now we're still having 60 to 70,000 cases a day in the country. Between 500 and 1,000 people dying a day from this, and opening stuff up, especially with all the variants that are starting to pop up, could be dangerous. Because there's a lot of people that aren't getting vaccinated. You said after the basketball player, so I guess that's... Yep. Her job is to talk, LOL. Gilbert is the greatest of all time. He is. That's why the oldest is Gilbert Goldberg.
His middle
kid's name is Vincent Jordan Gleen. Are you Italian? Nope, just American. His middle name is in honor of Michael Jordan, but his first name is in honor of not Vince McMahon. Yep. I don't think he wants his child name on YouTube. It's okay, because one day he will be on YouTube. He's going to follow in his sister's footsteps and his brother's footsteps, and the other, the other one is probably going to start doing some YouTube stuff, and the 12-year-old, the 9-year-old has already put some stuff out on YouTube, so, we're just going to be a YouTube family. That was weird. They had dead air for a second on my stream. That's weird. The camera was shaking a bit there. Mr. G, all you have to do is acknowledge me. John L., I see you. Volterra, I haven't been watching AEW recently because the cable app on my phone is stupid. At least YouTube can help me catch up. Tell you what, it's been a good show tonight. Mr. G's got Scottish and English ancestors and some others. I can't remember. He's a mutt. I'm a mutt.
Shut up, bro.
Dude. What?
Ricky Starks in that match? That was wicked, man. Fall on your head much?
Yeah.
But he got up.
That's crazy. Hakeem, how you doing?
It was so crazy you didn't even,
By the way, I don't think I said hello, Volterra. How you doing, Volterra? California theaters are open. My state is opening. Yes, just in time. 70,000 people getting sick. And we're opening everything up. I don't get it. Especially when you have India and Brazil having new variants pop up, and their hospitals are completely overwhelmed.
I'll be back.
I don't have an issue opening up. The issue I have is people being stupid and thinking that everything's good because we are opening up. Volterra, YouTubers, yes, YouTubers. Hello, humans. What's Bendy's real name? I just call him Bendy. If you watch his streams, he will say I'm Bendy, or you can call me Jacob or Jake or Bendy. Whatever. Yes. Billy Gunn. The rivalry between the factory. Man, theaters over here ain't opening up until June. Well, they're talking about not having the Olympics this year. Named after Jake something. Yep, that's it. He was named after Jake something. In fact, that's what we call him, Jake something. I saw a story about Billy Gunn and how he got signed with AEW. Basically, Cody just asked him if he would come work in AEW, and he said, "Yep, I'll do it." Where can I find at W? I don't know. Nice to see QT getting some recognition. Yeah, I kind of like this whole thing that they did with him. Kind of breaking him into a separate faction. Billy Gunn's like 53 or something like that. 63, something. At the Wrestle Story, I put a link to Bendy's channel. He hasn't been on in a while, so I don't know if putting a link on his channel is going to do any good. Billy Gunn is 57 years old. Volterra, my town isn't fully open, and I had Broadway show tickets at one of my town's local venues. So do they have limited, like, limited seating available? The Guns have attacked! The venue is still closed, so you can't get in yet. Do you stream with him? I have been in his streams. I've never like talking in his streams, but I've never streamed at the same time he streamed. Through no doing of his own. Oh, he messed that up. That was a pile driver that landed on his leg. He didn't even drop him on his head, like the back of, like, he hit QT's leg on that one. Volterra says they can have limited seating, but it wouldn't make enough money for the shows. Yeah, that's probably an issue. Big right hands. QT just dropped on his back.
Howdy, I'm back. I got another sandwich.
He just said, "Suck it."
Well,
and
that's
he did the
kind
DX
of
thing.
Billy Gunn's thing.
Yeah.
Suck it, you know. That's not surprised by that. He's done it before. It's been a while since I've seen Billy Gunn wrestle. I don't know the last time he actually like did
That's
a match.
That's because he's 57 years old.
show.
They said, dude, you, like.
Oh. I absolutely hate that. Absolutely hate it.
If we said we know your dad.
But, you know. Sorry, that was kind of loud. That bolo punch from a go-go. So
that guy looks like No Way Jose. He is.
I don't like
That's
it.
his brother. He's actually an Olympic boxer.
Shot
That's it. Billy Gunn takes the loss. As a go-go comes out and destroys.
Dude,
Billy is on
Gunn.
Dark a lot. Yeah, I think he's on there a lot with his boys.
Billy Gunn is like really losing his hair.
He's 57 years old.
like it's so thin. Why are we using a wood chair?
Because it's going to hurt less when he gets hit with it.
Oh, I guess that's why. Yeah, I suppose. The splinters.
Because he might get splinters. Are you serious? Yes.
Who's this? Oh, it's Dustin. What the toast? What the crap kind of paint you wearing, bro?
It's his mask.
Okay. Cool.
Last time I saw him wrestle was Mania 30 versus The Shield. Dustin was putting his mask or his paint on back in the back, and he didn't get it all done because he had to come out and save Billy Gunn.
It's a very for only having it half done. It's a very clean line, you know, across the nose. Very clean. He was like, I was gonna hit
Dustin's gonna break the chair. Nope, nobody's going to. Oh, yeah, he might.
Anthony, a go. Can't get his sleeves up.
Dustin is back for.
Oh! Didn't freaking phase him! He reminds me of Hercules.
That dude has no neck.
He reminds me of Hercules.
Huh?
He reminds me of Hercules?
Yeah. I think he's a little bigger.
Yeah, I think so, but...
He does remind me of Hercules, though. Dustin is training. Forgot.
A brief interruption.
A brief interruption.
Well, okay.
Just a brief interruption.
A brief interruption.
Brief. Red light, green light. Red light, green light.
Red light.
Purple light, orange light. Roar.
I don't know what that was.
Did you like that sound effect, though?
No.
Roar.
It's weird.
Roar.
Oh, it's okay.
Roar. Ains! My
What
wife
up?
is getting a divorce from me because the cashier was checking me out. I explained it's their job to check me out, but nope, she goes absolute Soko. Oh, psycho.
That says psycho.
Psycho. It does say psycho.
You just couldn't read it.
No, I couldn't read it.
Soko.
Well, the black light came on as soon as I was trying to read it, and I was like, it threw me off. My bad. Ains' wife went psycho on him. She probably left you because you're in prison, Ains. Tell the truth.
That sucks.
Mr. G is a dinosaur. Yeah, pretty close. Pretty close. Me and Billy Gunn, we're dinosaurs.
Yeah, you guys are buddies.
Yeah. On Young Rock asked if he can tell his running mate he's checking his candy ass into the SmackDown hotel. Oh, that's funny. Lewis, don't believe Ains. He's in prison.
Whoa, we only have 30 minutes of the show left? Really?
Yeah. Well,
Holy moly, this
40 minutes.
flown by really
39
fast.
minutes.
Well, whatever. It's flown by really fast.
This is what happens when you have a decent show.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we've been sitting here for like 17 years like I do on Mondays.
No. I gotta get something else to drink because I'm like thirsty.
Okay. That's cool. I'll be here. No wonder why you're an ex-teacher. Your grammar's awful. Move along, old man. The young buck is in town, and he has plenty of grammar and vocabulary to share. Ah, man. Ains, is that supposed to be a joke? Yes, John Lee, absolutely. That's what Ains comes in here and does. Makes jokes. Ah, man. Mr. G. Dustin is training Fuego del Sol. Solo? Is it Solo? I assume. Ains is the jokester. Yes, that's what Ains is. The Elite standing by in their trailer with their personal cameraman. Brandon, we good? Yeah, we're good. I love that they've got Michael Nakazawa in there now. Their personal producer. Kenny, by God, Omega. I love that Gallows had to hop on the trend of the one earring, like the Bucks.
Yeah.
I think that's really funny. And
Yeah.
it's like a tassel. It's hilarious, man. All Moxley Kingston wrestling. Kenny's gonna be a little bit serious. He took the glasses off.
Glasses are off trouble. Someone's gonna hit their vehicle.
It's pissing me off.
Isn't that moving? Or is it just the camera?
It's honking. Oh, it's Kingston and Moxley. Oh, they're moving in.
I knew it. I said they were gonna hit him.
That was fun. They hit the trailer. Got the pipe. Dude, they're just so cool, though. Watch out there, bro.
You just broke the window.
They're not in there. They left.
Grab your pipe. It didn't go through.
Moxley just threw the pipe into the thing, and Kingston was trying to walk by, and Kingston was like, "You want to wait until I'm out of the way before you you want to wait until I move?" That was funny.
Evan, please tell me when Jungle Boy comes out so I can play the music. Who's honking the beep damn horn?
I
Mr. G,
love
I have
them.
beneath you. A what?
They're so cool. I think that, I don't know. I just think Moxley and Kingston are so cool. Like, they're just such cool dudes. You know?
Yeah.
Go in there, taking the steel pipe.
You will wait till I'm out the way.
That was really funny. Oh, man. Oh man. Oh, that was funny. I like that.
Team Taz has been banned. My sister has a son. So you have a nephew. Gotcha. Gotcha, Ivan. I gotcha. I don't doubt that you have a degree, Ains, or several. Jonathan, would you rather outwork everyone, or would you rather wreck everyone and leave?
Oh, Omega and Swan is this Sunday?
Yeah.
Rebellion is this Sunday?
Yeah.
Are we watching it? Are we doing a show?
Probably.
We should probably decide that.
Yeah, probably.
Just saying.
We'll break the news tomorrow.
Okay, sorry. It's just checking. Sorry. My bad.
Generally, I don't know, because at some point in time, you're going to have to outwork him. So, probably the outwork thing. Ains, yes, Mrs. Gleen, I worked hard for my degrees. Yes, I'm sure you did, Ains. I'm sure you did. It's a little easier to do when you're in prison. Yes, he is a little baby. Ivan, that's not nice to call him a little baby.
Get a Powerhouse Hobbs versus Christian. This should be good.
Mr. G went to school for 11 years for his. There's nothing wrong with that.
Hobbs is undefeated in
Ains broke in my home. That's why he is in jail, Mr. G. Miss is my lawyer. 9 months old. Interesting.
Will Hobbs. I feel like Will Hobbs has slimmed down some.
He has.
Like, he's still big, but he's not...
He's lost some of his belly.
Yeah, he's like got more muscle.
My degree took 25 years to beat that, and it was all first degree. Yeah, we kind of figured, Ains. We kind of figured.
Christian's
That's
like,
why you're in prison.
That was a mistake.
Drop kick to the belly.
Weak. It's kind of weak, but that's okay.
Oh, mess with the punch. It came back with the clothesline from behind.
That was wicked, man. That was wicked. The front door doesn't get you, the back door does. Oh, man.
Mr. G cannot possibly eat that as he hasn't been alive for 25 years yet. Yes. I'm still waiting. Couple more years, it'll be 25 years. Who did you just knock over?
I don't know. Mr. Penta.
I don't blame him. That's the smallest guy out there. However, I wouldn't mess with Luther. I've seen his videos. He, like, goes after the supernatural stuff. He might conjure up something and make it kill you. Ains in jail for life. That's the degree he is talking about. Yes, yes. Powerhouse Hobbs
Don't get your arm stuck in there, because that would suck.
He's going to be like, dude, I can't get my arm out. We need some butter to get my arm out.
Do not get your arm stuck in that, man, because that would suck.
Getting your arm stuck between the bars would really suck.
That doesn't, no, not a fan.
Wipeout, all new, Thursdays at 9. Here we go. The Bulls are back, and so are the customers. The Bulls are back. Irresistibles. Time after time.
Never do that again. Never again. Thanks.
Time after time.
Never do that again either.
Is that better?
No. No, just don't do it again. Just don't do it again.
Ains attacked Brian from the Beach Boys. Brian Wilson from the Beach Boys.
The Beach Boys suck. Sorry, needed to be said. They're overrated. Like they're overhyped way too much. Their music is not good. At all. Not even remotely. I'm sorry.
Cannonball's the one
Not
with
really,
Miz,
though.
right? I think so. I think that's what it's called. Irresistible sounds too much like something else, Mr. G. Irresistibles. I'm trying to make the connection. Came up with that. What total buffoon came up with that marketing campaign? I don't know. Some total buffoon. Irresistibles.
No
Irresistibles.
queen, oh queen.
What's it sound like? I'm trying to think. No queen, oh queen, please.
Queen is great.
Yeah,
I think Queen is great.
Queen is awesome.
I think the Beach Boys
Queen is one of the
are
greatest
way
bands
too
ever.
overhyped. They're totally overrated, and I think they suck. Queen, however, is a different story.
Yeah.
Don't!
Oh, that's funny. My family always makes fun of me, Mr. G, because they went to jail over money laundering and fraud. I went to jail over stealing a mobility scooter off an old lady. I let my family down. You did, Ains. You did. But you should just tell them you were working your way up to that type of thing. But you got caught. You got caught before, you know, before you can reach that level. Every teenage boy is gonna turn it into irresistibles. That's funny.
You know what I'm really surprised by? The fact that they haven't mentioned that Kenny Omega is in a match this weekend.
Yeah.
I don't know why they haven't done that.
Because it's like I said.
Well, no, but Kenny Omega himself should. I don't know. They did that commercial, which is cool, more than they have done. But I think it's weird to not say anything about Kenny Omega being on a pay-per-view this weekend.
It's the heel thing.
It's not even about AEW saying it though. It's just I don't know. I just think that something.
I think it's perfect. And you, being a teenage boy yourself, will laugh. Yes, I did.
I think somebody needs to mention it somewhere because I feel like it's almost. I don't know.
I don't.
But don't you want to get the most eyes on it that you possibly can?
Well, yeah,
and if you don't advertise for it,
they've kind of built
no.
it anyway.
But if you
but
don't,
the thing is,
if you don't advertise for it, people aren't gonna know that it's happening.
But
unless you watch Impact and you paid attention to everything, then no, you're not gonna know what's happening.
But I know why they're doing it.
I don't know. I think they should have made some mention of it. They should make some mention of it. I don't know. I totally forgot we're getting this match. Darby Allin and Jungle Boy.
Ivan says, take that back, Maven. You will be banned from California. Everyone listens to the Beach Boys in California.
I don't know about that, but no. I won't take it back. Beach Boys suck. They're overrated. And I believe that. With every fiber of my being. I think they're terrible. There's better music. Oh, that is a wicked
Spine Buster. I think it's funny the difference between the WWE refs.
Bruh, spit! Why? Why do people feel the need to spit everywhere?
Because they got a loogie and they need to get it out.
I don't care. It's gross. You literally see everything on camera and it's disgusting. And it makes me go, ugh!
He didn't ask him to get in his face.
Well, I don't
and they just
care.
did it. Blame the cameraman.
No, but I don't really care. I just don't.
Oh, he hit his head hard.
No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Gross. Stop spitting everywhere.
Queen Freddie killed himself with drugs.
Well, lots of people did.
Lots of people have.
So, don't
Miss
know.
Gleen, geez, dude, you did it wrong like Mr. G did the other day. You're supposed to say, fight me, Maven.
Sorry. Fight me. Fight me. That was a decent frog splash. Not as good as Montez Ford, but you know.
Actually, he died from HIV. Yes, he did. Well, that was wicked.
He was going for a spear, I think. This is over. Oh, dude, you didn't even hit him, bro.
It's a good thing, because that would have hurt. A lot.
Yeah, it is.
Now, again, notice the difference between the AEW refs and the WWE refs. The WWE refs do a dab. 1, 2, 3. No, only 2. Elton John is better than him.
Elton John is good.
Elton John's good too. Candle in the Wind.
Got some good music. Nobody has a clue what Justin Roberts just said.
Ains, Sergeant of the Monkey Tribe, I'm better than them all.
God, what is that other Elton John song?
Which one? There's lots of them. There's lots of Elton John songs.
I know, but what is the song that I'm thinking of?
Mr. G, he took drugs during it. There's a lot of them that take drugs, Ivan. Maybe from drug use, maybe from unsafe practices, but complications from HIV, yes.
Christian got the win.
We kind of figured Christian would get the win. Because they're kind of pushing him is work harder than anybody.
Outwork everybody.
Outwork everybody.
What is that tattoo on his shoulder?
It's WWE sucks. That's why I left.
What is that, though? It looks like a rock.
It's the Rock.
It's like...
It's not
but
a
it looks
rock,
like a meteor.
It's the Rock.
It looks like a meteor that's like... I don't even know what it is, man. I didn't even know that he had a tattoo.
Neither did he.
I did.
He woke up one day and had it.
I didn't like pay attention. Oh shoot, it's Ricky.
I like how Ricky Starks is selling the ankle injury still.
Yeah. That's what he does, man.
Do you want me to outwork you too? I'll do it.
Next week. Old Taz is leaving. No! Next week, Chris Statler versus Penelope
What just
Ford.
happened? Or like we had a glitch there.
I don't know.
Reggie Miller, I'm
week.
never leaving now. No, Reggie Miller is gonna stay at Wendy's forever.
Next week, the Nightmare Family versus the Factory with Anthony Ogogo, because apparently Anthony Ogogo is not.
Did anybody else just have theirs like glitch?
No, probably
because ours just glitched.
Inner Circle to Pinnacle Parlay next week. Brian Cage versus Hangman Page next week. We're also getting Young Bucks versus Matt and Mike Seidel in a tag team. It's not a tag team title match. It's a tag team eliminator match, I think.
Yeah.
Which is like if they win, they get a tag title shot.
Yeah.
But they're gonna lose.
The Rock likes Elton John's song. Sang his song. I will be going to the Frankie Kazarian hometown next Saturday.
That's awesome.
Cool. Mrs. Gleen, no one knew this sharing needles would be a problem back in Freddie Mercury's day, so it wasn't an intentional thing, like a suicide. Yes.
So everybody wants Jade. She doesn't need a manager. She's her own boss. If anybody's looking to sign her, they better make a hell of a deal.
Matt Money's gonna do it.
No, he's not.
Ains, I got accused for ruining my brother's birthday, but that's absolutely ridiculous. I didn't even know it was his birthday.
What?
That's
in the
the
face
problem.
of this earth.
Huh?
Benny and the Jets. That's the song.
Rocket Man and Penny and the Jets.
Benny and the Jets.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking of.
I didn't know what you were talking about. He sings lots of songs.
Thanks.
Saturday.
I don't know what that is. I don't.
Saturday.
No.
Saturday.
No clue.
Better than Sunday.
Nope.
I'm kidding. I don't know.
Don't have the slightest clue.
Mrs. Gleen, I love Elton John, but he's no Freddie Mercury. His songwriting is amazing, but his vocal range just doesn't measure up to Freddie Mercury, in my opinion.
I agree.
Now, Freddie Mercury is one of the greatest. Queen is one of the greatest.
Queen has, like, I don't know of a bad Queen song. Like, I can't think of one. Tiny Dancer, that's another one.
Sad songs. Nope, Mr. G. See, I screwed it up. I said Saturday is better than Sunday. That's not how it goes.
That's the coolest.
Try Piercy's all night. It lets you sleep all night, through the next day, through the next night. You just never wake up. You get a good night's rest.
But like all of their songs are good though. Queen's.
Bohemian Rhapsody, Don't Stop Me Now,
Another
No
One
Bites
Bites
the Dust, Under Pressure, We Will Rock You, Somebody to Love.
Somebody to Love is actually pretty good.
Fat Bottom Girls.
I mean, like they've like.
I'm still standing.
Don't sing it.
I'm not gonna sing this song anymore.
I can't tell you like a bad song from them.
I hate that WWE loves booking Randy Orton in very long matches.
I want to break free.
Well, the reason that he's booked in very long matches is because it takes him 10 minutes to get to the ring. That's why, Clark. Is I'm still standing in Elton John? I don't know. Yes, it is, says Mrs. Gleen. Mr. G needs to shave? Yeah, I do. Darby says Clark, they are long because he wrestles at a snail's pace. That's pretty much it. Ivan, Mr. G, lots of California surfers listen to them. Yep, I can see that. We're good, honey. Everything's fine. I just broke everything in the house. No big deal.
But that's fine. No biggie. Do you know how dumb that is?
Yeah, pretty dumb.
Why, on the face of this, I mean, I guess for a television show, sure, but like, why would you,
I cannot
God,
believe
what
you,
is
Mr.
it?
G.
Why would you go to a car wash with your doors open?
I don't know.
Seems stupid. How are you gonna clean the inside of your car?
Cannot believe you, Mr. G, going on live without proper grooming first. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Yeah, I know. Ains, you guys have awful hey, by the way, Jungle Boy music is coming on right now, Ivan. You guys have awful taste in legends. Like, none of them have the legacy Logan Paul has. All this delusion going on.
Yeah, I know. I mean, like, Logan Paul has got it, you know, like, he's got all aspects of everything, like, locked down. You know, YouTube. He's got, you know, apparel. He does music.
Hey, shh. I'm listening to the music.
And I'm just giving all the reasons why Logan Paul is fabulous, as Ains has said. But whatever, you know, cool. Ignore the people. That's cool, too. Do you understand how difficult it is to sit here and listen to this song without singing it?
I'm listening.
Well, good for you. But do you understand how difficult it is to sit here and listen to that song?
No, I was singing the song earlier. We're gonna get copyright strike. And here's another good entrance. I like this entrance too. I'm in Yellow Brick Road is Elton John song, not Queen. Johnny Lee, Daniel is a good Elton John song.
I will make it known.
James says the TNT title is greater than WCW TV title 2.0. Yes.
Mrs. Gleen says I will make it known that everybody I knew hated that song way back.
Except me.
And the Tarzan boy.
Tarzan boy.
Stop singing, Mr. G. Yeah, your singing isn't even any good.
That's why it won't get copyright strike.
Whoa! That's wicked paint, bro. I'm gonna have to do that. Legit though, do you see like the detail in that face paint? That's wicked. The shading is really cool. I don't know who did that. It definitely wasn't Darby, but like it looks really good. Like literally though. Wicked. Wicked.
The best fights are on Wednesday nights. Right here on TNT. Maven told you, Mr. G. She did. AIDS, Freddie Mercury in 1980. If I can have half the success and career Logan Paul has, then I'll die a happy man. Johnny Lee, Maven, you got to do that, but full face.
Yeah, it's really cool paint. And it's going to be gone here in a minute. really disappointing, but you know, that's life.
4! Okay, I'll stop the count. Good job.
Really cool.
Good job.
And he brought it down like his neck, which he doesn't always do.
The officials isn't the one that's supposed to be raising his hands. You know, backing away.
These two guys are never going to be the biggest dog in the fight. Shut up, JR.
These two guys aren't going to be the biggest dogs in the fight.
Oh, Jungle Boy has new gear.
He grabbed him by the hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say someone's recently hired an FX makeup artist. Yeah, he should have hired Maven. She could have done it. Jungle Boy counters. Here's a comparison. Mr. Gleen said it wasn't you he hired, Maven. What the feck is wrong with that guy? No one knows. No one knows. Uh-oh. They've started the Jungle Boy song in the crowd.
JB already has paint on from Darby's face on his ribs.
Holy crap, the show's almost over.
Holy crap, yeah, this match isn't going to be very long. I feel like the Christian Cage and Hobbs one went a little long. They probably could have cut off a little bit of time to it to give more to this. But they're probably going to, Darby's probably going to do something stupid. Yeah, but Darby's probably going to do something stupid, like a big spot that is like, he doesn't want to do anything after, so they just do it, you know, shorter match. And
Yeah,
then...
probably.
Darby has wrestled so much in the last...
Yeah, he's been out a lot. He's done a lot of stupid stuff.
I know, and he comes back every week and he's like, cool, you know?
I wonder if they're going to have Jungle Boy win this.
It's for the title.
Huh?
It's for the title.
That's what I'm saying. I wonder if they're going to have him win this. Because they could have him win this, keep TNT title on the show for a couple weeks, and have Darby go, like, rest. Of course, he's a nutball, so he'll be back next week anyway, so maybe it won't take it off him. Young Darby Allin went for the snare trap.
Do you hate that WWE loves booking Randy Orton in very long matches? I just hate Randy Orton matches because they're slow. It doesn't matter how long they are. It's just his style of wrestling that I really dislike.
Yeah, I think it's just the way he does things.
It's just really slow and takes a lot of time to, like, build up to whatever, you know? Like,
he's like old school. Mrs. Gleen, speaking of FX, we need to complete the makeup order, Maven. You can't go around here without latex and coagulated blood. I mean, that's just all kinds of wrong.
It is all kinds of wrong. I need to order some stuff. Whoa! Jungle Boy, like, totally, like, that looked like that probably hurt. Yikes, bro. That was rough.
This right here is the papadilla. It even has a better pickle.
Oh, man.
Are Darby and Thunder Rosa brother and sister and Sting is their dad? Yes. That's it, Johnny Lee.
Oh, man.
I want to see this movie.
Okay, that's great. I don't.
I know you don't.
I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I knew that.
In theory, he could be both of them's.
Cool. Avengers Endgame on TNT. Never seen it. Never seen any of the Avengers movies. Coagulated. I know I have a degree, but now I feel stupid. I've never heard that word in my life. Can we replace that word with Colgate?
You could.
Well, not really, no, because Colgate is toothpaste and coagulated is like, it's thick, like chunky blood.
Yeah, it is thick, chunky blood.
It's like, it coagulates. It like jellifies almost and gets really thick. Sort of like it clots, I suppose. And so that's what it's supposed to emulate, is like thicker, more stuck together blood.
Yeah.
That's not, thin. That's what it is.
It's thicker.
It's very syrupy.
Stick together blood. Colgate doesn't have the same effect. No. But it makes you smell better. Suplex off the top rope. Oh, I think Jungle Boy just got killed, and I think Darby Allin just died with him.
Clotted. Yeah, clotted. There you go. It's like clotted.
Same day shipping across town. Yeah, okay. It's the United States Postal Service. It'd take 3 days to get across town. He threw his skinny back into him.
Blood in the process. Did I
What's
just
going on?
I moved
Our
my
thing
headphones.
froze. Good job. You did it now.
Sorry.
You killed our feed. What did you do?
Nothing. I didn't do anything. Blood in the process of clotting and drying. Yeah. Oh, clotted. Yeah, I knew that. I was testing you. Aha. Yeah. So that's what it is. They've got like different kinds of blood. You have the oh my god, I'm gonna have to look it up.
Yeah, now we're a little bit behind here because we went back and now it's like backed up some.
It's cool.
Good job. Good job. We just watched that suplex again. And Sting in the corner looking angry and ready to kill somebody.
They've got multiple different kinds of blood. They have, and it's gonna stop again. It might just be TNT. It might be the feed. They have
Why is our feed doing this?
I don't know.
Our feed keeps messing up. I don't know why.
I don't know either. Nobody knows.
Dude, what are you doing?
Looking at blood.
I'm trying to watch a wrestling match here and you're like looking at blood.
Go ahead. Anyways, like I was saying, they've got like coagulated blood, which is like the thicker stuff. You have stage blood, which is a little bit thinner than that.
My
and
feed's
like,
doing the same thing. I think it's our
it's like watery-ish.
our channel.
And then you have squirt blood, which is like safe to. It's like
I just refreshed it and it's working now. I think.
it's good now.
Unless we went back.
You have squirt blood, which is a lot thinner and more water-like consistency.
Back out and then go back to the channel.
And you're able to like use that in and around your mouth.
And what's wrong with looking at blood?
I was trying to explain the different kinds of blood.
Well, nothing except for like I was trying to watch this match and she's looking up the blood.
See now, if I click the button.
I wanted to see Darby risk life and limb.
Oh man, and
It's
then
the
you
streaming
have
service we are using. Yeah, probably.
Then you
but
have-
it's back. It's back working.
3D gel, which is like
USPS equals you suck. Please stop. I did see how that blow jarred the body of Jungle Boy.
he's using the apron to get up.
Come on, Jungle Boy, get up! He's up to 8! Pick him up and throw him in, Luchasaurus!
Luchasaurus. Just in the nick of time.
That was close. He did not!
Oh, Sting and Luchasaurus.
Hey, you're a scorpion. I'm a dinosaur. I'd squash you.
Oh. What was that? That was nice.
I got a text from Mike D from the Beastie Boys, and he wants me in the band. You thought I'm joining the Beastie Boys? Well, good luck, Ivan. Good luck. Jungle Boy gets up. You're the chosen one. It's time. It's time to make Tarzan proud. USPS people here either drop our packages on the way to the door or they stack the packages directly in front of the front door. So you need to be buff like a wrestler to push them out of the way from inside. Or they put the heavy stuff on top of the light stuff.
Which
They've done that
makes
before.
no sense. Darby's going out. No one's ever been able to escape it.
Except for Darby. Darby's going to escape it now that they've made that statement. Nobody's ever escaped this. Except for last week when Dax did, or whichever one it was. Are you going to buy an album? Ivan, you become a Beastie Boy, I'll buy an album.
That's a really fun move. That, like, you have to... Oh, come on. Come on, Jungle Boy!
Come on, Jungle Boy! Sorry, I lost it for a second.
Why are you pulling his hair, bro?
But are they on time? The answer is yes.
Yo, Mrs.
Yo!
Gleen, what's up?
He just gouged his eyes. Jungle Boy, whoa! Palm strikes to the head. Scott, how you doing? Just woke up from a nap. Just wanted to say y'all are the best wrestling view on YouTube. Well, thanks, Scott. We appreciate that. We're so good, we put you to sleep.
What the flip-flop was that?
Gotta move this chat up with useless drive. Or drivel. Yeah. Mr. G, I'm backstage with them. I just wrote a song. Good. LOL.
Okay, wow, that's a cool move. Yeah, man, that was cool. That was a cool pin.
I have not seen that either.
And his paint isn't completely washed away.
Yes.
They use the good kind of paint. They use a good kind of paint.
Aid says, not kidding, I got a letter from my English friend, and the stamping and envelope and everything was so neat, and when I sent a letter back, they'd put a stamp anywhere on the envelope.
Oh, shoot. It's Scorpio Sky. It's Ethan Page. They're attacking Darby. They're attacking Jungle Boy. Guess what we're getting next week, folks? Tribe is completely different from Dribble. The move's so wicked.
He's muscled up.
Sky?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Archer.
No.
Page?
Page.
Shoot.
He just got kicked in the south of the border.
Oh, but Sting's back. Sting. It's Sting.
Sting's like, I don't run to the ring, I just walk.
Sting.
But I come with the bat.
Bat point.
Yep, that bat point means you're marked.
Well.
Now the question becomes, is it going to be Sting and Lance Archer? Or is it going to be Jungle Boy and Allin? Is it going to be Sting and Darby Allin? Is it going to be Lance Archer and Darby Allin? Lots of options! Inquiring minds want to know! Don't we?
The world may never know.
It's Sting!
I mean, I don't know. So guys, well, I thought that was a good show.
Observing Steph says that's cool. It's like a pinning submission. Yes, it was a cool move.
Went by really quickly. The show, that is. Went by really quickly. I know
it did. Like the 2 hours went by fast. But like I said, when you have a decent show, it can go by fast.
Yeah,
When
what
you
is
have,
up with this camera,
like,
bro? Why is it up so high?
Well, because I sit up here and I'm really tall.
Well, but even you're like, like you're all the way back here. Like, what is up with that, man?
Well, because I'm like, trying to look like I'm short.
Okay, cool.
Is it working? Do I look short?
No, not really. I'm taller than you now.
You are.
So if that's what we were going for here, then sure.
Yeah, see? It's all an effect.
Yeah, guys, I liked the show. I thought it went by really quick. I thought it all of it, like, made sense and, like, worked.
Now that I'm looking at myself, I gotta straighten my shirt.
And, yeah, I think it was cool. I like the show. Cool.
My shirt?
Yeah.
You like my shirt? Is that what you said?
I don't know. At this point, I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
No clue.
All right.
Oh, man.
Anthony, how you doing? Mr. G, it seems like pro sports like the NBA, NFL, NHL, and MLB are moving towards streaming purely. Do you think WWE, AEW, and Impact are going to do that? I do not know. I would say possibly. The one thing you lose when you just do the streaming part, because I know Major League Baseball is in talks with going direct to consumers rather than going through like a cable company. The one thing they lose is money. But then I suppose if you can get advertisements, I think Pluto TV and Tubi, or is it Tubi? And other streaming platforms like that have shown that you can do it if you buy ads.
Yeah.
And you can sell it cheap.
Yeah.
I think Peacock has done it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
When you get $5.99, get all that content, and then have sports and things like that on those particular apps, I think that it kind of shows that it's possible to do.
Yeah.
Wish me luck on my first show. I am out of here. I just got told I have to go on stage. Good luck, Ivan. Good luck. We hope you do well.
So,
my toes are crossed for you.
Should we get into the show?
Yes, let's get into the show.
Hangman Page versus Ricky Starks. I did not see majority of this match. I saw the end of it, and I saw on Twitter the spot where Ricky Starks fell on his head. He's fine, but he did like this flip thing, and he didn't get over it quite all the way, so
Yes.
he kind of went splat, and then like stood up.
This was a good match, I thought. I kind of like what they did with this. And this is the one thing I would say about AEW. It's not the same people wrestling all, you know. They may have the same people in some sort of storyline every week with one another.
But they're not like in a match all the time.
Some way, somehow. Someone comes out and says something during a match or something, you know.
Yeah.
But we don't have the same people every week, you know, coming in and doing something with. So this, you know, what they've done here, I think is really good.
Yeah.
And this was a good match. Excellent match to start out with.
I agree.
And the thing is, you're going to have some of this stuff where things don't look right.
Mm-hmm.
Just because they don't necessarily work together a whole lot. And because there is a lot of combinations.
Well, and I don't even think it was anybody's fault. I think it was just that Ricky didn't get over enough.
Well, yeah, I think
when you're doing like a backflip thing off of somebody else, it's a matter of getting the right amount of air and getting over it. And I just don't think.
Well, again, I think it was just one of those.
It wasn't like anybody's fault.
No,
Like, it's because he was in a match. It could have happened against anybody, and it was more so like a Ricky Starks thing than anything. Like, it was just he didn't get enough air to flip over. So that was the only thing. I mean, he's fine, but that was the only thing.
Yeah.
It's like you just didn't jump back far enough.
Yeah.
To get over completely to land on your feet.
Yeah, I mean again, this is a good match overall, and then you know you're gonna have some things like that like we had with this. So I mean, it was good match.
I agree. Ricky Starks lost. Hangman Page won.
Yeah.
We had a spot with Team Taz attacking Page after, and then Dark Order made the save, which is leading to a match between Hangman Page and Brian Cage next.
Yes.
Week. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
I have no problems with it.
I don't either.
We then have the Bullet Club who arrives, and they are headed to their trailer. We hear more from them later. We have Penta versus Trent. I thought this was a really good match. I enjoyed this.
Again, this was another one of those. I thought it was a good match.
Mm-hmm.
There were some spots that just seemed to be kind of out of place. But again, if they don't work together with each other a lot and know each other like good, but it gives you an opportunity to watch someone else different other than the same stuff happening every week.
Yeah, I agree.
And I like the fact that, you know, during the match, we had Alex get involved and say, you know, basically telling Trent he sucks and his mom sucks too, to kind of make him,
that made Trent angry.
Yeah, to make him kind of get off his game.
Which
and
is
then,
where we had Orange Cassidy, who then came in,
Yeah.
sort of tried to beat up Alex, and then Pence came in, kicked Cassidy in the shoulder, hit the pile driver on Trent, and got the win. I'm assuming that's not the end of...
After Alex had hit Trent with the microphone.
Yeah. So I'm thinking that this is not the end of their stuff. I think that we're probably going to see something, maybe a tag team match.
Yeah. I would say so.
Penta and Phoenix, or Penta and Pac.
Yeah.
Against Cassidy and Trent.
Yeah.
Something like that. I see. Is
some
the
way.
direction we're going.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, that's what I'd say about that.
I mean, I mean, they build things. And so, whether it happens now or happens down the road, I think that it's going to lead
Why
to
am I
something.
yawning so much? It's like the third time I've yawned in the last, 5 minutes.
You wanted to?
I don't know, man. You want to talk about the MJF thing?
Basically, MJF got a new scarf.
From Tully Blanchard.
Yeah. It still had the tags on it. That was
I
nice.
thought that was funny.
That was nice of Tully to buy him a new scarf.
I thought it was funny. He saw the tags on it. And MJF was like messing with it.
My question is, why did Wardlow have it?
But then he didn't, I don't know, but then he didn't pull it. He was messing with it, he's gotta pull the tags off, but then he looked at it and was like, never mind. I don't really feel like putting a hole in my new scarf, so,
I don't want to mess with my scarf. That'd be bad.
So I thought that was funny.
And we heard Wardlow speak.
Which I liked. I thought that was good. I liked his promo. I liked what he said. I thought it was good. I think that he should speak more.
The interesting thing is we had Wardlow speak, and we also had
Hager
speak.
Which I think was the point of both of those, is to
get
them some mic time.
Well, I think we're headed towards them facing each other.
We already have, haven't we?
Yeah. But I think
they're gonna have. I think that they're gonna have a spot in the Blood and Guts match.
Yeah, they're gonna do something.
For sure.
Yeah. And Wardlow, I thought, was really good on the mic. I thought he did a good job with what they had him doing.
I agree. So Wardlow sort of explained Jericho's slip up when he tried to talk about Wardlow last week in his promo, and then MJF took back over, talked about Chris Jericho, said, look, you may have been the top of the business forever, but forever is no more. It is my time now.
Yeah.
So, I thought it was a good promo.
Jim Ross, I don't know why Jim Ross was there.
I don't either. There was no point.
Because he really didn't say anything.
There was no point. But that's okay.
He just kind of introduced. We got the Pinnacle here.
Yeah, but
and that was it.
I don't really know the point.
No questions.
Aside of that.
MJF talking.
It was, It is what it is.
Yeah.
So we then had pre-recorded videos for CONTI and SHIDA, just sort of hyping up their match, and then we had the match itself. Like I said before, man, I'm so over the SHIDA title reign at this point. It's nothing against her, and I have no problems with her wrestling ability is nothing, I just think we need to start fresh. I'm just done. I don't care anymore. And I think that they need to put the title on somebody else, because this is not working for me anymore. I'm not excited to watch any of the title matches. So, just start over. Put the title on someone else.
Yeah, if they did, it wouldn't bother me.
I think that's what we need to do at this point.
We're probably headed towards a Britt Baker being the new champion is what I think we're headed.
I'm sure, based on what we did here, SHIDA won, and then after Britt came out and showed that she is the #1 contender. And so I think that we're obviously leading to that. I just think we need to get to it and do it. Because I'm totally over this, and I don't care about what we do with this until we get the title on somebody else.
Yeah.
I've lost interest.
I would agree.
So, good match. I like CONTI a lot.
Yeah.
I think she's really improved since being in WWE. I think
she's actually seeing action.
Well, I mean, yeah. And
when you wrestle a little bit, whether it's on Dynamite or on Dark or on Elevation, that's the one thing I will say about everything that they're doing with their performers.
Mm-hmm.
Even the people they just bring in just for a one spot thing, just to check them out and see what they can do.
Mm-hmm.
They're putting them out there. And, anybody that sits there and goes, well, the YouTube stuff, the Elevation and the Dark stuff is just dumb and, it's pointless and stuff. No, it's not. It's putting people in front of a crowd and giving them the opportunities to perform.
Yeah.
And if they feel that someone has a chance at doing something, I think they bring them back. And if they feel that they can kind of develop them over time, I think they've been brought back several times on Dark or Elevation to try and perform in front of a crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it's not a huge crowd, they're there to perform in front of the crowd to try and improve on their skills in the ring.
Yeah.
And I think that the ones that are able to perform will end up being put over on Dynamite, and we'll get to see what they can do on Dynamite in front of a little bigger crowd and eventually, potentially, could have if they're good enough on the mic, they'll get a shot with a promo.
Yeah.
But I do think that doing the, like WWE has a performance center, NXT, they talk about it being the where they work on their talent.
Yeah.
NXT just will be a third brand for WWE because the NXT is, in my opinion, has better, like everything is better there.
Yeah.
Again, I think it's a little bit different when they step up and go to the bigger crowds, or in the situations like WrestleMania, where we talked about Rhea being at WrestleMania with like
a bunch of
25,000 people there.
Yeah.
It's a change from going from, the small NXT space to the big space
stage.
and the crowd being there. So that's the only difference. But I think that AEW has done a good job with trying to produce talent and trying to create talent. And if they don't sign them, other companies get a chance to see them.
To sign them, which is what I think is cool about it.
The opportunity to sign them.
Yeah. So then I have a Miro promo. He says if you have a championship, you're going to have a problem. Because I'm coming your way, buddy.
Well, first he says, I still haven't talked to Kip.
I don't know what that means.
Well, I think they kind of had a falling out.
That we didn't see?
Well, I think it's from the match a couple weeks ago.
Is it with the arcade
they had some
man
issues.
thing?
Yeah, they had some issues a couple weeks ago at that, and Kip just hasn't been around to talk to him since then.
Interesting. Because
he talked about, if you notice, he had talked about having Kip had blamed Miro for like his wedding and stuff. Being screwed up and stuff.
Yeah.
And so I, everyone that talked about, well, I don't like what they're doing with Miro, I said, give it time, because I think Miro came in wanting to do this. I think he wanted to do this gimmick that he was doing when he first came in.
Yeah.
And I think they had a plan that over time he would change.
Yeah.
And the thing is, they are building stories in AEW. And it's not going to be an overnight story.
Yeah.
Okay? Because it's going to be something that builds over time. And you can't expect, we sit here and we go, well, they just keep doing the same stuff over in WWE. If you don't build out these stories and make them last, an extended period of time, what do you think is going to happen in AEW? We're going to have to recycle stories over and over again and just redo a story that's similar to another story. Where they draw this out and they can make it last longer. And you could repeat another story with a similar storyline later on that everybody's like, okay, I forgot about the other one that was similar to this because it happened for so long, and then this next one's lasting so long. It's a good way of telling stories without doing it in 2 weeks. And it all builds to eventually builds to their pay-per-views.
Pay-per-views, yeah. What does WWE need to do to make NXT a third brand? I don't think NXT is ever going to be considered a third brand. I think that it's always going to be considered, in Vince's eyes, I think it's always going to be considered the developmental show.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think it's ever going to be the third brand.
No.
I just don't. I don't think
so either.
So.
Clark says, I was telling my friends that metalheads can be introverts. I've chatted with metalheads online and in public, and they don't want to shoot the breeze with me about bands like I do. Clark, we shoot the breeze about everything. Ains, good luck, Ivan. I remember my first gig. The audience went crazy for me. I then turned around and released. The screaming was somebody giving their lunch to Nigel. John Elite loved Wardlow speaking. Awesome. He did awesome. Lewis, yeah, I agree. I think Britt will be champ soon. I agree 100%. Side question. That's serious. Did you guys hear about the EDP 445 situation? I never liked the guy. I did not hear about it.
I don't even know what that means.
Now you're going to make me look it up.
EDP 445?
Good job.
I don't know.
EDP 445. Oh, he was meeting underage girls. Yeah, that's not good.
That's no good. Yeah, I haven't heard anything about that.
Interesting. So he's a creep. That's what it boils down to. John Elite, I liked NXT being involved at Survivor Series a few years ago. Yeah, I think that, it makes it interesting when they do that. It's no different than what AEW is doing with Impact and some of these other organizations, and it makes it interesting.
I'm seeing on Twitter that EC3 is in the hospital.
Is in the hospital?
Yeah.
For what?
I don't know.
COVID. EC3 has COVID. He's a gross YouTuber who got caught trying to engage with a 13-year-old and sending sick messages to her. Yep, well, he should be going to prison.
EC3 hospitalized for 5 days due to an infection. I don't know what that means.
COVID.
But apparently he's, he apparently is an infection and he had to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
So, well.
Interesting. Yeah, I think it'd be crazy if they found out it was COVID.
He said that he had an infection he neglected proper care for, put other people's needs before his, and it caught up to him. And now he's hospitalized.
Interesting. I used to follow EDP445 until I heard those accusations about him, and I quit following him. Don't blame you, Clark. John Lee, no, EC3's in the hospital. Yes, apparently he is in the hospital. He's got some sort of infection going on right now. That's all the information we have right now. When news breaks, we will have it for you.
Well, best wishes to him.
Go follow us on our Discord where breaking news will happen.
So, after the Miro Promo...
And you can... Hang on.
Okay.
Those of you on YouTube, it's at the top of the chat. It's pinned. You can click that button and it'll take you to our Discord and you can join us there.
Yeah, good.
Where
Go
you can
follow
get
our Discord.
breaking news, or you can just talk anything.
Chat, you know.
Yeah.
So we have Tony Schiavone in the Inner Circle. Hager says that the Pinnacle will be eating their meat through a straw when they're done.
And then he goes, "You suck."
And
that was funny.
Santana,
because he had a bunch of straws, and he goes, "You suck."
Yeah, I get it. Santana calls the actions of the Pinnacle a bunch of bitch moves, and Jericho sang a song about Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
It was good till the end.
it was good till the end. He was
it all made sense.
He was
kind of
rhyming,
rhythm.
and then he was like, and then I shoved his head
in the toilet.
Toilet
And gave him a swirly. And that was it.
And even the look on his face, like, I wonder if he was supposed to, like, say something else, like, he had something else in mind, and it totally just, like...
I don't know. And then I...
Shoved
his head in the toilet. And gave him a swirly. By the way, guys, yes, we're going to have, you better look out.
It was really funny. I liked the promo. I thought it was good. We had QT Marshall versus Billy Gunn. The whole point of this was to get Go-Go out there and do the Dustin thing. So essentially, Go-Go came out, punched Billy. QT followed up with the Diamond Cutter, got the victory. QT was then going to hit Billy with the chair, but Dustin Rhodes made the save. Dustin then hit Nick Camarado, or whatever his name is, over the head with a chair. It was a wooden chair, and it completely busted apart. And dude did not, he just stood there. He just took it like a champ. And that was that. So.
Yes. And here's a perfect example. By the way, if you've not hit the like button, hit the like button.
Yeah, hit the like button.
And if you have not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. That'd be awesome.
Subscribe to the channel.
Here's the thing about this. This is a perfect example of what AEW does to build storylines.
Yeah.
Okay. They, and I didn't see it. I'd read about someone questioned why QT Marshall. I saw it on Twitter. Someone questioned about why QT Marshall was fighting Billy Gunn. And they said, well, it all has to do with the Nightmare Family and all that. Plus, there was some incident on either Dark or Elevation that involved
there was
them
a match.
Some way.
There was a match between Aaron Solo and Austin Gunn, I believe. And I don't know how it ended, but I'm assuming something happened there, and that is why they're doing the Billy Gunn match tonight.
So it led to this match tonight, which obviously is probably going to lead to a Dustin and a Go-Go match.
Which is going to lead to a Dustin and probably Aaron Solo match, which will lead to a Dustin and QT Marshall match, which will lead to Nick Camarado or whatever his name is. He's going to go through all the people.
Or maybe it's just going to lead to part of the Nightmare Family versus the whatever they're calling.
Well, I mean, they're doing that next week, but...
What are they calling that group?
QT Marshall's people.
Yeah, they got a name for him. I don't remember what the name is.
I don't remember either.
They're gonna. So what it could lead to is at.
Well, next week
Blood and Guts.
Next week we're getting Dustin.
Well, we are, but I mean, it all could lead to Blood and Guts. We could lead to.
I think at Blood and Guts, if we're doing a big thing with them, I don't think it's gonna be a big tag team match. I think it's gonna be Dustin and QT. I think it's gonna be a singles match.
I mean, but I think that there's a possibility if they're gonna try and turn this into a War Games type thing, it could be the Factory. That's it. Thanks, John Elite. I think it could lead to a big thing with them. So.
But I think since they're doing the match next week, I don't think there's any chance of that. I think it'll be Dustin, and I think it'll be QT, and I think that'll be the big match.
Well,
the big blow-off match.
I just think that that's kind of a weak way to do it.
Well, but I think the whole point of it. But I think the whole point of it, though, I think the whole point of Blood and Guts is the Pinnacle and Inner Circle.
What is? But it's.
I don't think they. But it's not. It's Blood and Guts.
That's right. Blood and Guts.
I think that they want to take. I don't think they want to take away from that by doing another big. I think Blood and Guts is with Inner Circle and Pinnacle. I think it's going to be the only Blood and Guts match we get on that card.
Whatever.
And then I think that
War Games. You have a War Games. You have everybody. Your faction versus my faction. We're going to destroy you.
Except the War Games thing is that it's only
not mono. If they wanted to have it called mono.
But the thing about it is it's only 2 teams against one another. It's one match, bro. It's not like 72.
Then why call it Blood and Guts? Let's just call it mono.
But it's Blood and Guts, though. And so they're doing the one big Blood and Guts match, and then they'll probably have some other matches, and I think that QT Marshall and Dustin can make sense to do it on that card. Or they wait, and they do it at Double or Nothing.
If you do War Games, just have it like a Survivor Series type thing. Oh, yeah, Survivor Series. Where did they get that idea from? Oh, probably War Games.
Probably, but, whatever. So we then have the Bullet Club in their trailer. I thought that was funny. Kenny Omega is trying to cut this promo. And there's this, car horn honking in the background. He's like...
Go tell them to stop. I'm trying to cut a promo here.
What is happening, dude? What is happening? So he continues to try to cut this promo, and he's like, what the heck, dudes?
Go tell them to stop.
Why? Where's this honking coming from? Clearly, it's a car outside, Kenny. Clearly, just, just in case, just, it's a car.
You're in the middle of a parking lot.
I don't know what else would be honking, but okay.
Great show tonight, guys. Thanks, James. We appreciate that.
So then we pan to Moxley and Kingston in a truck, and they're the ones honking the horn, clearly, and then they ram their truck into the Elite's trailer. But, lucky for them, the Elite weren't in there. So Moxley and Kingston come out of the car, guns a-blazing. They are, trying to go after them. However, there's nobody in there, and they
keep talking.
They have a steel pipe, and they're trying to they beat up the trailer with that or whatever. And what I thought was really funny about this was they were getting ready to walk away, and Moxley threw the pipe into the window, and Eddie Kingston was trying to walk by, and Kingston's like, dude, could you just wait a second? You trying to take me out too? Wait a minute, bro. Just hold the phone. You just nearly took me out. You couldn't wait a second, man? I thought it was really funny. I love Moxley and Kingston together. I just think they're such a cool team. I think they bounce off of one another really, really well. I think they're really funny, and I think that they're great.
Yeah.
You looking through the list here?
Yes.
I only see one team versus another team. One War Games match here, man.
Well, that's because they had War Games 3 days in a row here.
Well, yeah, but it's all on one show. Only had one War Games match.
July 3rd, July 6th, July 7th, War Games.
Okay. But that's what I'm saying, though, is they only had one thing per show. So I don't see them doing anything different with the War
Maybe
Games.
That's why I thought there were more, because there was 3 days in a row where we had different things happening.
Where there's War Games matches on, or Blood and Guts matches all in
Mox is badass! Yes, he is, James. He is.
Show. Yeah. I like Kingston. I like Mox. I like them together. I think they're really funny. I think they bounce off of one another really, really well. And I think it's great.
Yes.
Next week, we are getting Hangman Page versus Brian Cage. We are getting Chris Statlander versus Penelope Ford. We are getting Young Bucks versus Mike and Matt Sydal in a tag team eliminator thing. If they win, they get a tag title shot, but if they lose, they don't. We're getting Dustin Billy and Lee Johnson versus QT Marshall, Nick Camarado, and Aaron Solo. And we are getting Inner Circle and Pinnacle Parlay.
good show next week.
I love Jericho's fancy terminology that I have no idea what it means, but okay. Cool.
I think that we'll have a good show next week.
We then have Christian Cage versus Will Hobbs in a really good match, I think. I liked it. I had no problem with it. I think it went on a little long, but it's cool. No,
I like what they did with this. The whole idea is that
Christian Cage is there to outwork everyone.
Well, he's outworking everyone, but the fact that he basically kind of, like stuck it to Taz is kind of what I got from this. And Ricky Starks comes out at the end after the match, after Hobbs loses, kind of hobbles out. So I wonder if he's either playing the injury or he's actually injured on his ankle.
Yeah.
I like how he came out to kind of check on Hobbs and kind of had a stare down with Christian.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe the plan was to have Christian get attacked.
Maybe. I don't really know.
And because of the end, maybe Starks was really hurt. So they just decided, well, we'll do this a little bit different. Have him hobble out there and just stare him down, So, because I don't know the point of it otherwise.
I think the point of it was going to be Cage and Christian Cage and Starks are probably going to have a match.
Well, that's what I think, but
I think based on what they did, I mean, it does.
I just think they would have done this a little bit different if they were.
I get what you're saying.
But I like the stare down.
So Christian Cage won, made sense. And then we had Jade Cargill promo. She says that she doesn't need a manager, and if you want her on your team, you're gonna have to offer a lot of money.
A lot of money. This was a good promo, I thought.
So, I think it's cool that people want Jade Cargill to be in their faction.
Well, I think it's interesting that they took that angle that they had all these people going, yes, we want her on our team. Yes, we want her on our team. And then she comes back and goes, I don't want to be on anybody's team. But if I want to be on your team, you're going to have to pay me a lot of money to be on your team.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I don't think she's going to go anywhere. I think she's going to be solo. And then the main event was Darby Allin and Jungle Boy for the TNT Championship. Another really fire match. Really fun finisher. Finishing pin, I suppose. I think it was really cool. It was sort of like, I don't even know how to explain it. Because it was sort of like, he made a 4.
Yeah.
He took his leg and pulled it over his head, but Darby was
it
twisted. It was a really interesting pin.
It was.
So it was really cool the way he did it. And then after Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page came out and beat up Darby Allin and Jungle Boy, but they focused more so on Darby. And then Archer came out and Page and Sky tried to beat him up, but then Sting made the save. So
yes,
that's the way we ended the show.
Yes, good ending, I thought.
I thought it was good.
By the way, Sting and Jungle Luchasaurus kind of fought in the middle of the match and took each other back to the backstage. So
yeah.
Yeah. John Elite, the only time War Games had more than 2 teams was 4 years ago between Undisputed Era, AOP, and Sanity. Yeah. It was again. I wouldn't say that there was any one match on this card that I would have went, wow, that was just outstanding. I think that should be match of the year, or should be one of the top matches of the year, or anything like that. But I felt that the whole card was solid enough.
I like the flow of the show. It definitely went by faster than Raw did.
Yeah, I would say probably if I was rating this show, I would give it a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, 7.5. I would say so too. I think
again, I don't think.
I wonder what their ratings are going to be this week. Did you see what NXT's ratings were?
NXT's went up a little bit.
A little bit. Raw had 1.9.
Yeah.
Which is shocking, and I don't know how they did that, but okay. I'm curious to see if AEW will continue the million viewers like they did last week.
Yeah.
Or not.
I'll check here real quick and see what.
Because I'm curious to see if they do it again. I think they very well could. But I guess we'll see. Mister G is checking the ratings.
I think I just closed the wrong thing here.
Mister G. Cool. He might have just closed the ratings. That's epic. That's epic. That's epic. That's epic. That is totally epic. I could probably find it faster than you.
Probably. If I knew how to get to my history here on here, I could check it out.
WWE.
don't know how to check history on my phone.
NXT, 841,000, and 18 to 49, they were 0.23. I don't know what that means, but okay. And Raw was 1.9 million.
So what they do each hour?
Raw?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I don't have that information. I just have they did 1.9. That's all I've got. Sorry. Sorry, I don't have more than that.
Keep talking up. I found out how to get to this, but I gotta.
Oh, okay. Mr. G found out how to get to it, except he didn't find out how to get to it because he doesn't have it up. But that's okay.
Here we are.
Yeah. So yeah. I can't believe 1.9. Like, why do people hate themselves that much to put themselves through 3 hours of Raw? 1.9 million people watched that crappy episode of Raw. I don't get it.
So Monday.
We were 2 of those 1.9 million people. Okay, technically, probably we were one of them because we're watching it on the same feed. But, you know, Raw has 1.9 million. Yeah, they had 1.9 million viewers on Monday.
So let's see here. So hour 1 they had 2 million. Hour 2 they had 1.9 million. And then hour 3 it dropped to 1.7 million.
Oh, darn. They lost people every hour. That's because their show sucked.
But they were the top for Monday night. They were the top in the demographics that they're trying to get to, which is the 18 to 49.
Good for them. But you know their show sucked, and they lost people. So that's not good. I ended up giving up on Raw. Yeah, man, it was bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's really bad. I hope next week is not as bad as this week because my gravies. I swear, if we get another like repeat show of like this week, I'm not gonna have it. I will not have it. Sorry, I won't.
The funny thing is NXT, even though they had 841,000.
Yeah.
According to this, they were the 27th rated show. For Tuesday.
Oh, cool. Like I said, I'm curious to see what the ratings will be for AEW. So, yeah.
Yeah. So.
That's all I got. I don't have anything else.
What's happening on Impact tomorrow?
I don't know. I haven't the slightest idea.
Let me see here.
Not even like, no clue. Impact on Access TV preview.
Well, I said check to make sure that was right. Tomorrow night we have Eric Young versus Eddie Edwards.
Hope the match is better than the promo last week.
The Good Brothers versus Decay.
Cool. Tennille Dashwood
versus Susan.
Okay, that should be interesting.
Then we have the tag team match. Or is it a singles match?
I think it's a singles match.
Kiera Hogan versus Jordan Grace.
Yeah.
And then we have She-Ra versus Jake something. And on the Before the Impact, we have Madman Fulton with Ace Austin versus Fall Ball with TJP versus Petey Williams with Josh Alexander.
Should be a decent show.
So that should be a solid show.
Cool.
Jack, how you doing? Great to have you here.
What's up? How's it going?
How did things go on the other side of the pond? Clark, oh wow, how recent was that?
What, for Raw?
I don't know. No, I think they're talking about something else.
Oh.
I haven't watched a full episode of Raw or SmackDown since the Saudi show in the summer of 2019. Volterra, that's because you come to us to find out what happens. That is why you don't have to watch Raw. We do it for you. See? We go through the misery of watching it. Yeah. I will attempt to watch Impact tomorrow. I am sure it will be better than Raw. Probably. It's been, the last couple shows that I've watched, it's been solid. Johnny says, I hope T-Bar and Mace go back to Dominic Dijakovic and Dioman, but I feel like they're going to forget what happened last week. Probably. I would say that they may go back to, who knows what they're going to do. I have no clue. Return of the Night is Ant. Interesting. They're opening up June 1st if we can keep the numbers down. James, as I've said before, we still have, like, the country has 70,000 cases a day, and we still have between 500 and 1,000 people dying a day. And nobody seems to care. Everybody just seems to be cool with it. So I don't know.
Yep.
And the problem is people go out thinking that they're okay and don't have any issues.
And they're not.
And they're
Whatever.
all, everything's good to go.
Whatever.
And so, I don't know. Hello, Jenny. How you doing? Great to have you here. We enjoy all kinds of people.
Oh,
animals,
man.
anything that wants to come and check us out. Wrestling Otaku is a AEW fanboy Samark. Why is that, Clark? I'm just curious. The thing is I don't understand the whole idea of people like Mr. G, great makeup. Thank you, Jack. The thing is I just don't understand people that talk about AEW being like, people are so much into AEW, or they're so much into WWE, or they're so much into Impact, or there's so much into any of those. Like
There's
wrestling.
nobody that's so much into Impact.
Enjoy wrestling.
There's nobody that AEW and it's AEW and WWE fans that are freaking nuts.
Yeah, just don't,
That are like the fanboys for WWE or
Yeah,
the fanboys for
just
AEW.
like-
Like they're crazy.
It's just stupid.
It is.
Enjoy the wrestling.
It is.
It's like the rating stuff. I mean, the ratings matter, but they don't matter.
They don't matter
Like
to me.
people-
I'm
the
just
people-
curious to
the
see what they're gonna
people,
be.
Like,
I
talk
mean,
about, well, the ratings, they'll never hit 1 million. Well, then they hit 1 million. I saw a guy that said, they'll never hit 1 million ever.
what did they do the first week out the gate?
Their first,
They hit 1 million.
Well, they hit 1 million like the first episode and haven't since. And then the person's like, well, they'll never hit 1 million again. And then they hit 1.2 million, and then people like called him out on it, and he like disappeared.
Man.
I'm assuming it's Ant that's running this. I'm not sure.
I'm assuming yes, it is.
Or it could be
Ant.
Jack. I don't know. Jack's got like.
It is Ant.
No, it's
Ant.
it's you.
It's Ant.
So yeah. Volterra, I go to people like you because I was tired of the show being bad. I knew it. That's the only reason you come and watch us, Volterra, is to get the information from us. You're using us. I see how it is.
Don't.
You're using us to get the information.
Using us, yeah. So we tell you how terrible the show is, so you
We'll
don't have
just,
to waste 3 hours watching
we'll be
it.
okay with that. We don't have a
So
problem
you don't have
with
to waste 3 hours watching it. We waste 3 hours
Yes.
watching it, but you don't.
We'll do it just for you.
You waste 3 hours watching us
Yeah.
watching the show.
Yeah.
And we are highly more entertaining than Raw was on Monday.
Well, I don't know about that, but we're here.
No, we were far more entertaining than the show on Monday. I guarantee it. Like, I'm not even afraid to say that. We were far more entertaining than Raw on Monday.
Yeah.
Like, I believe that. Like, I firmly believe that. Any other night, I don't know, but definitely Monday. We were far more entertaining than that show.
What will we try?
Like, far more entertaining.
I'm calling it. Taylor Wilde is showing up tomorrow night. Well, I think she'll show up tomorrow night, possibly. The thing is, everyone's talking about her being Jordan Grace's partner.
I think
it just
it's gonna
seems
be
too
her.
obvious.
I think it's obvious, but I think they don't have anybody else, and I think it's going to be
I
her.
don't know. It just seems too obvious. British Maven sounds more British than me. That's funny. Clark said the Otaku dude was caught with a situation similar to EDP 4444. Oh, got you now.
Like the show or all.
Beyond Borg, yeah, Beyond Borg. I used to watch everything every week: Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and Impact. I now only watch pay-per-views, takeovers, and WWE Network specials, and us. Thank you, Volterra. We are glad to welcome you to the Gleen Network. We appreciate that. And if I give you a like, you end up with more likes than my stream. If I give you a dislike, you end up with more dislikes than my stream. You win either way. And that's just the way it is.
Whatever.
That's what we do.
Drop whatever you want. Like, dislike. It doesn't,
We don't care!
Still stopped in. That's what I don't understand about people that stop by to just dislike the stream. Like, dude, like, you still are, like, interacting with the content. Do you not get that? Like, oh, I give them a dislike. It's gonna ruin their day.
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
I cry every day. If we get a dislike, I cry for an hour. If we get 2 dislikes, I cry for 2 hours.
But whatever.
If we get 3,
whatever floats
I feel
your
like
boat.
just jumping off the house.
I mean, if we get we've ever gotten 3
No,
dislikes.
we haven't. That's why I haven't jumped off the house yet.
We've gotten 2.
Yeah.
But never.
Yeah, they almost pushed me over the edge on that one. I was like, time to get the ladder out, get up on the roof, and jump off the house.
Man. My last haircut
good.
was far more entertaining than that. Man. Waste time watching your stream is far from a waste.
We try to make it interesting.
Try to.
Try.
Y'all got any other news? I don't have any other news.
The only other news is, if you weren't here earlier, Ronda Rousey is not going to be around for a long time.
Soon. She announced today that
she is pregnant. For real.
Yeah.
I know we had somebody ask, is it for real? Yeah, it's for real.
She said that she's 4 months pregnant, I think. They found out in January.
Yeah, there's a picture of her on their Instagram, and like she was sitting there, and they were set up, and her and her husband were set up, or
they also had like video of
she had a pillow over her belly, and they were setting up, and she moved the pillow, and yeah, she's got a belly on her.
So yeah, she's pregnant, so she's not coming back anytime soon. But like I said earlier, you said I don't know if she's ever gonna come back. I said I think she will, and I think it's for one match, and I think that one match is against Becky Lynch at WrestleMania Hollywood.
Well,
I think
congratulations. I don't think so.
I think that I would put good money on them doing that match, because I think that is going to be a big money match that Vince is going to want to have happen for headlining a Mania, and I think that it's going to be WrestleMania Hollywood.
Yeah, possible.
Well, okay, actually I take that back, because they could very well do Rock and Roman that headline that, with like Becky Lynch and Ronda being like second headlining match.
Yeah.
But I do think that there's a really good chance that it happens at that Mania.
Yeah. Pretty much entertainment right here. Yes, definitely Mrs. Gleen. Jack, it's 3:43. It's not thinking time. Ant says you're amazing. You always get likes from me. Hope you're both doing well. Looks like the channel is doing great. We're trying.
Trying to do.
We've expanded out. We are now live every night, so you know.
Every night, every show.
Or every Monday through Friday.
No, that's every night.
Yeah. Ronda's out for a while, definitely. 2/3 of WrestleMania 35 main events are either pregnant or moms. Yeah. Yep. Speaking of Ronda, she's not under contract with WWE anymore, right? I don't think so. Ant says, I feel like that baby will be born super strong. Has anyone seen it?
Wait, so they're still doing WrestleMania Hollywood? I thought it was Texas thing now. Well, they are doing Texas. Texas is next year.
Yes.
Hollywood is like 2 years from now.
And I have seen ALLIN, yes.
Here, I'll look it up.
Wait, so they're still doing WrestleMania Hollywood. I thought it was Texas thing now. I just wanted to repeat that because just to make sure everybody knew what we were talking about. Yes, Texas is next year. Hollywood's the following year.
Sure?
Yes.
Like, are you sure?
I am pretty sure that's what they announced.
I thought it was 2 years from now. I'll look.
Texas is next year. Hollywood's the following
36.
year.
Yeah, I think so.
That's what I said.
Okay, sorry. My bad. I said 2 years from now. 2023. I still think there's a solid chance we're getting that match on that card.
Yeah.
That's my point. Jeez.
Have I seen ALLIN? Probably. Live every night. You guys are loopy. Or live every night. Live every night.
We're loopy for sitting through 3 hours of Raw doing a watch along with that. Yes. I will say yes for that show specifically. NXT hasn't been too bad.
NXT's been solid.
AEW has been good.
AEW's been solid.
Impact hasn't been terrible.
Impact's
I was kind of bored last week, but that's life. SmackDown, take it or leave it. You know, it's the Roman show. I'm not a big fan of that, but that's life. Lots of other people like it. I yell a lot on that show. I yell a lot on Mondays because Monday sucks.
Yeah.
Specifically this Monday, I yelled about the Shayna Baszler stuff. I'll yell about it again on Friday because I guarantee she'll be on that show too. So,
Dallas featuring Zero Ted Cruz. Do you all think they're doing fans at SummerSlam? I do.
I think they are.
I think they will. I think just a matter of where we're at with this pandemic as to how many.
They are going to do fans.
I'm disappointed Mania going to go back to one nights again starting next year. Yeah, the 2 nights I thought was good. Now you're going to have 47 matches, a 6-hour show, and it's going to suck.
Should be fun!
Yeah. What are you doing, Raw? Has anyone seen Dom since his last Raw stream? I think it upped him. I've seen Dom on Twitter. I've seen him post some stuff, but I haven't I think Dom's disappeared. he went into the dark realm after Raw. And if he'd seen, this week's, because I don't remember, was it 2 weeks ago he did one? Because if he'd seen this week's, he'd go, man, that's the exact same thing I watched last week for a good majority of it. Volterra, my dad watches Total Divas with me. We're only watching wrestling-related episodes. Apparently, he likes Naomi.
That's cool. That's cool. How are you like only wrestling-related episodes? The entire thing is wrestling-related.
What?
Total Divas.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
I haven't watched Total Divas in a minute. I was watching Stranger Things.
I've never watched it. Where is Dom? That's like Where's Waldo. We're gonna start a new thing. Where's Dom? Should post it out. Have you seen this guy? He seems to be missing. He used to do Raw
and
on
then,
YouTube.
well, Raw got too bad, and he
now
decided to skip out.
He has disappeared. Does anybody know where this man has went? If you know, contact Gimme a Whole Yeah podcast.
Yeah,
and let them know.
In parts unknown. Ah, man.
He's just left completely, huh? Like, went out and is in no man's land. Parts unknown. Places to be determined.
You got me, man. You got me. So.
Make sure if you have not done so, if you have not subscribed to this channel, subscribe. Hit that like button if you enjoy the show. And look for us tomorrow as we will be back.
We will be back watching Impact.
We have Impact tomorrow night, leading up to
the pay-per-view this weekend.
The pay-per-view Revolution. As we will have a new Impact champion, I believe. Because I think Kenny Omega is going to take over and take it all.
Or they totally spoiled us.
So. My evil ex liked Total Divas. I said, oh, she looks like that one from WWE.
Oh, that's Sherlock! Ah, man.
I would post missing Dom flyers in my neighborhood, but I don't think that would help, considering I live in a different continent. Well, you could post them and everybody be going, like, I don't even know who this like.
Who is this guy?
Yeah.
Who is this guy? Never heard of him.
Yeah. Thank you.
Rebellion, Mr. G.
What'd I say?
Revolution is an AEW pay-per-view.
Did I say Revolution?
I don't know what you said. I wasn't listening.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I meant Rebellion. No, we could watch Revolution too.
Oh, the fireworks again? Sure. Look out! Sparklers! Oh, man. Yeah, sure, we could do that again. I mean, that'd be fun.
I shared the show. Thanks, James. We appreciate that. Brains of Britain, my ex. All right, everybody. We're going to take off. We will be back tomorrow night with Impact. About the same bat time, same bat channel. And
we'll be back.
Every little bit helps. Yes, every little bit helps with, finding Dom. Where's Dom? Everybody, peace out.